I did. All right, y'all. 0 to 100. Whoever guesses this number first, gonna get our first song of the night.
We keep an eye out. 1 to 100. 1 to 100.
0. Yes. 1 to 100. 0 to 100.
Yeah, 0. Yeah.
Whoever guesses this first song of the night.
I've seen a closed one already.
Yeah,
hey, appreciate you. Whoever just introduced yourself, man. Unfortunately, I didn't see it in the chat, but I'm gonna scroll up and look at that. All right, let's see. We keeping an eye.
I'm trying my best. The chat's moving quick.
I've seen a couple close guesses, but for the most part, y'all off. One of y'all is super close, but
mad close.
Rest y'all pretty off.
Should be hard to keep up with.
I know, huh? And shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all participating.
Some close ones.
All right, let's see. All right. Ooh, I thought that was it. All right. Some of y'all close, man.
No way. What a good choice tonight for a number.
Got him stuck.
I think we're seeing a lot of first choice numbers in the chat, man.
Yeah.
Y'all got to think of the second choice.
Exactly.
Maybe the third.
Maybe the third. I haven't seen. I haven't seen any counting methods yet. Oh, all right. There we go. Some counting methods started.
Usually that's the first thing they
That
go
might
with.
be
I respect it.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Hello, whoever just said hi in the chat.
Hello. All right. I mean,
there's no fucking way.
Wait, where are y'all? Okay. I don't want to give too many tips, man, but someone's gonna be sick. All right, y'all, keep guessing. Someone's gonna get this first song of the night, man.
Oh my goodness.
It's actually kind of insane you guys haven't guessed this yet.
I guess
This is my new favorite number, bro. What?
Oh,
I see it. I think that's NLS.
Yeah.
Double check for me, M. Is that NLS? It's 85. That first guess. Let's see. Saw 84, 82. We doing the instant replay, chat.
Yeah, we gotta get an instant replay on that.
We running the instant replay. All right, let's see. Yup, Iodine with NLS, man. He's seen it. He verified it. Thank you, Iodine. Shout out NLS, man. Ocho Cinco. I'm not gonna lie. That's what. Man, that's what made me think of that number.
Shout out Chad.
Real talk. Shout out Chad. All right, but we'll have more opportunities like that a little later in the night, so stick around for that.
Yeah.
That'll be good for now.
Yeah.
But awesome, man.
What's up, Marsh?
Let's see. Good to see you, Marsh.
All right, don't worry. If you didn't get that number, like you said, we might do another one.
No, real talk. Hey, so that's just for this first song of the night. This wheel spinner, like we said, got free submissions on it. We're gonna be doing most of that all night. And then exclamation point super skip. If you want to skip the wheel, get heard next. Be one of those 2nd to 10th songs heard in the night. Other than that, it's gonna be all free submissions. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yes, sir. We may have had a skip coming.
What up, 2Ws? Good to see you. All right, we'll go check that real quick.
Oh, what's up, Brody? What's up, Day? I remember. What's up, man?
I see you, Day. Appreciate you resubmitting. All right, let's see. So it was NLS who won that. Let's see, do I see NLS with the resubmission?
Man. For real.
I see you, Teo.
What's up? Some unreleased.
All right, let's see. Where is NLS though? Let me know, fam.
Yeah, let us know, NLS.
Man, I hope everybody's having a good night, for real.
So this is a work in progress.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a second since I heard this one. I remember hearing this for the first time.
Is that
Haunted Gardens, man. Shout out Haunted Gardens. This was a banger.
Oh yeah, I remember this song.
I heard it playing. I was like, I gotta refresh myself on this one, man.
Hey, we got you, Shuv.
Oh, okay, bet.
You know this dude? No way. He's from your city.
Cool.
That's tight, bro. Tell him we said what's up if you run into him.
Real talk. Shout out Haunted Gardens, man.
Yeah, man, they're cool.
All right, let's see. This next one gonna be brought to us by Teo. He's got us with the WAV file. This is the We Here work in progress. Let's go ahead and get right into it.
When it comes out.
When it comes out, let us know. Is this a song that you would add to your playlist? Man, that was We Here. NLS, Teo.
I got some good feedback on that, man. It looks like people in the chat were saying like expand on this. This is fire, bro. This is cool, bro. Someone said it sounds like cool, like Two Hollis. I think that's good feedback, bro. If that's a sign for anything, you're doing something right here. I just wanted to point that out, man. I love seeing the positive feedback in the chat. I really like that song a lot. As someone who's I'm a pretty active listener to like this genre, things like that. So I wanted to hop in. I think what you have right now is a fucking W. Like your vocal sounds clean. I love the vocal chops and the stutters. Like I said, just keep expanding the sound. Like it did feel like the song ended abruptly. I know you probably have more to record. I think the one thing for me, I don't know if this is intentional or like you said, it's a work in progress, but I felt like kind of like background noise almost, or like kind of filling in the gaps in the back. I think the song sounded so smooth. I think the only thing it felt like it was missing was that little touch of like ad libs or layering or something to kind of like groove you through all those breaks in the song. And I otherwise like that's like the only thing that really I heard, but I like that sound a lot. I would bump that song for sure. I think you're killing it. Like I really did fuck with that. Like the whole vision of what you had going, I liked it. I really did.
Yeah, I mean, I would have to agree with you. Just some fill-ins on it. This isn't really like my forte, my genre of music, for those who know me. But it's a good song. But yeah, just double up on what he said for sure.
No, real talk. Like I said, it's not in the lane of things that I typically listen to.
Mhm.
And so at first I was trying to see, all right, where's the direction? Then you mentioned Two Hollis, and I was like, oh, you know what? This is actually pretty close. Like I can see this being in a lot of ways. And so I think a big thing too is just making sure you get in front of that right audience. And don't be afraid to, even, use targeting, Two Hollis fans and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Don't be afraid. Sometimes as artists, it's like we get compared to someone and it's like, oh, but I'm not like that person. Well, if someone thinks you are like that person, someone else might think you're like that person, and that's okay because that person's most likely that person's fans listens to more than
Yeah.
just them, So
They're gonna be like affiliating you with that genre and that
Mhm.
sound. So if you target through like fan pages, things like that, I think that's killer. I think that's good advice, bro.
Facts.
Like, cause for sure, like people like me, like I think I follow like some fan pages just for news updates, things like that. Like I'm seeing stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like,
And it's like, oh, I can't afford a Two Hollis feature or a
Mhm.
post from Two Hollis. Let me reach out to a fan page. It's
yeah,
probably
how
a little
else
bit
do I
more
get in front of his
affordable.
audience?
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, yeah, man. Shout out Teo. Thank you for getting us started tonight.
Yeah, man.
Bringing a work in progress always takes that, the extra little courage, that extra.
Yeah.
Whew,
Yeah,
I don't know
it's
what
like
people are
you're
gonna think
testing
about
the
this yet.
waters, you're like
Yeah.
unsure, you're like, work in progress, not fully done, but want to share it. Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, I mean, better than you bringing something fully finished and then everybody's like, "This is dog water." Like, oh,
That's gotta be a worse feeling.
Yeah.
But hey, there's no like all feedback's good feedback. Again, like with our stream, we're not trying to tank nobody. You know what I'm saying? You guys have seen all of us before. We're normally pretty cordial with it. Like if there's things, hey, we think can use improvement, you're like, we'll let you know. But otherwise, it's good vibes.
No, real talk.
Try to give constructive criticism in a kind way.
Yeah.
No, facts. Yeah, it's like, hey, what would you say to your homie? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
someone you care about, someone who you want to win.
You want to be honest with them. But
Yeah,
you don't
exactly.
want to like trying to give them a big head.
Yeah, lead them into like you don't want to be super nice to them that someone else has to like
break that ice.
Yeah,
to 'em,
exactly.
Thank you very much, Shu. We appreciate you, man. And right back at you, bro. You're a dope ass dude.
No, real talk, man. Much love, Shoop. We appreciate you a ton, man. Hey, and we got Iodine, Prose, and Aries 360, man. If one of you guys are the first three to get spun on the wheel, just so everybody knows how we do that wheel spinner. We're gonna spin 3 names at a time, and then whoever submits first out of those 3, we're gonna play those in chronological order, and then after we heard all 3 of those, we're gonna spin the wheel again. We're gonna keep doing that until 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time tonight, and then like we said, there's 10 slots on the skips. And so remember, we got Iodine, Prose, and Aries as the first 3 that got spun on that wheel. And then we did have a couple of those skips come in, so we're gonna get those lined up real quick.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to you guys, man. We really appreciate everyone supporting this community, helping this stream grow, helping this platform grow so that upcoming artists can get heard by more and more people, man. All 3 of us make music, you know what I'm saying? So we understand kind of the struggle, some of the frustrations as when you're first getting started in music, just figuring out, hey man, how can I get more people to hear my song? Or even sometimes it's just man, how do I get feedback on my songs?
Yeah,
My
right.
my friends say, hey man, this is good, or that one wasn't my favorite, but sometimes, especially if they don't make music, it's hard for them to give that insight, that extra. Um, Man, Queen
W.
B, appreciate you
For
gifting
real.
the
Big
subs.
dub.
Thank you. Shout out Queen B.
Hats off.
Quota. That's right. That's right. This, hats out. No. Perry. All of those people just got 2 times on the wheel. They aren't gonna have to deal with ads for a month. Really appreciate you, Queen. That's the type of support we love to see in the community. You guys helping each other out, helping more people get heard. It's really, really appreciate you guys for real.
Yeah, that's real.
Iodine dropped the clip.
The Slay Queen. Hey, if you want to hear my inner Valley girl come out, man, go check out that clip. But all right, this is Stay Away by Sex. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, I don't know if Jupe's here, but she brought some side out of me that I didn't even know I had.
Hey, RR, comment your artist name. We'll get you added.
Yeah, type your artist name in the chat to get added to the wheel. It's absolutely free.
If you absolutely want to be heard right away, get the line.
Exclamation point super skip.
What's up,
Okay. I wasn't ready for the bass.
Message, my phone line, talk all that. Bitch, don't come my way, I don't wanna see your fast. You on some bullshit, so I gotta stay away. Bitch, I'm falling, know you see me falling. Now I see you calling, you see that I'm balling. But I cannot go wildin', I got hella options. Yo, bitch, I got hella options right now. I can switch it off. That's your heart today, hit her out tomorrow, now she my slave. Bitch wanna fly, had to let her know that I'm with it all. Bitch wanna fly, had to let her know that I'm with it all. Bitch, I'm falling, know you see me falling. Now I see you calling, you see that I'm balling. But I cannot go wildin', I got hella options. Yo, bitch, I got hella options right now. What's up, man? Read your message, my phone line, talk all that. Bitch, don't come my way, I don't wanna see your face. You on some bullshit, so I gotta stay away. What's up, man? Read your message, my phone line, talk all that. Don't come my way, I don't wanna see your face. You on some bullshit, so I gotta stay away.
That part at the end was interesting because it made me feel like that distortion on that 808 is intentional.
Yeah, right. It makes me unsure of like, is it intentional? Is it?
Mhm.
Yeah. Interesting track right there, man. Sex. Stay away.
There was a lot I liked about it. There was a little bit that I could critique for sure. I mean, the panning, I love panning. You're on the right track with it. It just needs a little work. But other than that, like, I like your bass for sure. I mean, that's something that grabs me. I mean, one other thing I could say is it just feels a little squished in like your hook, and I just feel like I can't really hear what you're saying. So maybe like a compression on it of some sort, just to, like, bring your voice out would be nice.
And maybe even lightening up on the compressor a little
Yeah.
bit.
He do the mixing.
Not real talk. But I agree with you. For me, it was a nice blend of stuff. It was like some things I was like, oh, I really like that, like the taste there.
Like, stuff grabbed you for sure.
Yeah. And then there was a couple of things like, I don't know if it was the 808s or maybe just a couple keys on the 808, but it felt like part of that was out of key from the piano. But then your voice matched the piano really well. And so it was like there was parts of the song that like lined up really well, and then parts where it just kind of grabbed my ear away. And like as an engineer, that stuff gets to me, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, oh, I'm like kind of trained to listen to it and correct it. And so I totally respect if it's a like artistic choice, you know what I'm saying? As an engineer, it hits me the wrong way, you know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean other people can't enjoy it and like love that as a fan, you know what I'm saying? So that, like I said, that was interesting to me how it's just there were some things that really grabbed me, you know, really I was like, oh, that's cool.
I mean, if you can take this back and just edit a couple things, I think this can turn into like a banger for sure.
No, real talk.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with y'all. And for me, I do like what he said about the delay. I think, dude, if you can kind of correct your delays and reverb usage, it's gonna like section things off. It felt like when those parts hit, there was like clashing all at once, like all those sounds, the and like your vocal, everything was just kind of, You know what I'm saying? That's what I kind of heard in the same way as him. But I would say just correct the timing of like where those hit, and honestly mess with your wet and dry on the like whatever plugin you're using for your echo. Because I feel like you have the vocal so light in there, dude. Just bring the knob back a little bit and let the vocal pop more. Because it feels like it's all like faded in, because it feels, you know what I'm saying? When I don't know, it just feels like a quiet reverb, you know, so
your vocals
or a quiet echo.
Your vocals raw are tight for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna hear me say this a lot, but I mean, I think you could go without the auto tune. But you know, that's just personal opinion.
Hey, shout out Sex, man. That was Stay Away 6EX.
Yeah, I fuck with it, bro. I feel like it's all mixed up on that song. Creatively, I think it's cool.
Giving us that sneak peek. No, facts, like you said, there was a lot of things about just like, I saw someone was like the artistic vibe. It was the vibe artistically, you know what I'm saying? It definitely intrigued me.
Exactly. I know we went in a bit more on that song, but it's nothing creatively. It's all, you know what I'm saying, mixed stuff, which is like
we're just trying to
awesome
make
because it's
you
fixable.
The best you can be.
Yeah, exactly, bro. We want to see y'all like post music that you could be like really proud of, and like that you're getting the results you want to see when you post on social media. And I feel like sometimes obviously the content plays a part, but some of it is just getting those things right, you know what I'm saying? Like having the quality right. Sometimes you have a video and the quality feels all off. People are like, homemade video. Someone's trying to new rapper. Someone just swiped.
I mean, and people are gonna hate all day.
Yeah, people are gonna hate. But
out a way to hate.
The more things you just get better at, or you just, you know what I'm saying, get in tune with, like the more those conversions just start hitting. I swear.
Yeah, I mean, and it's all love from this side, you know.
Real talk. Hey, so we're gonna get. Let's see. Aries, Prose, Iodine, and 6EX, man. I'll have to double check, but if you a Twitch subscriber, you can do that free wheel as well. So yeah, man, that's a good example of how you can get that 2 songs in a night. But let's see, we got Iodine right here, and then we got Aries and Prose. All right, we'll circle back to these because we do have 2 more skips coming up. We got Bo Smalls and then Shuv Aim.
Yes,
Appreciate y'all.
I really I be fucking with Iodine's cover art. I know that he puts like so much thought into everything, for sure.
Yeah, he's got EDM has like a very cool artistic like touch to it, and so I really like what his matches so perfectly with like his aesthetic with the purple and the.
And EDM is like there's like such a wide variety. Too. It's like you can find somewhere for everybody. You know?
100%. Yeah.
Iodine, let them know a little bit about your logo, about your cover art, man, if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
I know some of us already know, but you know, for those of us who don't.
Yeah, I think the meaning's cool.
All right, let's see. All right, so we got Bo Smalls, and then we got Shuv Aim, and then after that we're gonna get into Iodine, unless any other skips come through.
Yes, sir.
Love to see SoundCloud.
Iodine and the rest of the wheel.
Love it.
SoundCloud it's always a sweet spot, man. It's where we all started. You know, it's like where I'm sure a lot of us posted our first songs.
Didn't Chance the Rapper buy?
I mean, he definitely gave them money at one point when they were like tanking. I don't know if he bought it out, but I remember he like did try to really help them.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he wouldn't have popped off without it. Like I feel like.
Now, real talk. All right, this is Hittin' by Bo Smalls. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Yo, what game should we put in that bottom left corner? What game should we put?
Request a game.
Marvel Rivals, Fortnite, Rocket League.
Mortal Kombat.
Brand new Cocoa Puff runs. I woke up smoking cereal. New shooter, his name Ray Mysterio. I remember niggas said something back in class, act like I ain't heard them though. Cause I'm getting paid, getting rolls, getting hoes. Pretty shows, man on some bullshit should've been on. Hell, y'all on both drop songs and get your bitch gone. I beat the line up, come back, then I drive up and I finish wrong. I seen you said that pussy wet, but what his hand on? I seen that nigga flex his shit, but what his hand on? She a slim, thick on with a brown skin, bitch. She look like Nia Long. She picky, going cop a Fendi, bitch. She said she want Kim Jones. These niggas, they want beef and I want green, go pull a Jim Jones. Shit eat me slim, Jim. He condo and all Lil Tim. Can't step on shit, got Lil Tim. Just know it, but he asked for the hoes and I'ma pull down. Think I heard a bullet. Just call real, don't pull it. 150, so I'm trying to get us on. I'm just trying to stack this shit up for my children. 50s P, they touch the ceiling. I'm scraping paint just like the Steelers. Woke up one day, turned to a villain. Money had came in, now nigga chillin'. Only thing I gotta worry about healing. Surprise, I wake up, die by sinning. You get a hot spot, nigga, we in it. She give it cock out, but I can't finish. Turn to the top notch, nigga, we winning. Jet at the top notch, nigga, on mini. All of that little shit just took a minute. Now I'm back on the run and it's back to the business. My 20 all black, nigga, like ninja. Bro, catch your contact, he tryna pin him. See him, we hunt that, nigga, we hit him. What did I take? I look like a mission. I'm in the track out, bitch, and just crawling the road. Nigga, don't drop your pistol. Bro, hit it fucked up, nigga, don't call your hoe. See decline, nigga, on hand, Yo, all the hoes I picked, the bear twin in the car, he cherry picking. How you call me ass bitch, so my D, you sound like Eric, nigga. My bitch a 10, I turned her to a soldier, cause I chilly spinning. I got a 10, we walk up in Berlin. I just caught some bitch, only 18 with grown nigga. Money get her pussy triggers, blow up and they ain't even home. This new gen too suspicious. I been working towards like every single goal, cause I ain't fucking living. I remember all them times when they ain't fucking listen. I just need a bad bitch, some children with the crib, come with it. Brand new whip, I whip it around and see that junkie cash, I split it. OTOD, baby boy like Jody, come and get your ticket. See up in his eyes, he crying. Didn't know that was your mistress. My niggas know my drop some slime. That nigga both not missing. Did I mention your bitch gave me head and we was in detention? Bitch, this ish, but I still want some vet. I'll go online and get it. Brand new Cocoa Puff runs. I woke up smoking cereal. New shooter, his name Ray Mysterio. I remember niggas said something back in class, act like I ain't heard them though. Cause I'm getting paid, getting rolls, getting hoes. Probably shows the government on some bullshit should've been on.
I feel like WWE making a
drop
comeback.
songs and get your bitch gone. I beat the lineup, come back, then I drive up and I finish wrong.
More popular
I see
than
you
it
said
was
that pussy wet, but what his hand on?
Man, hitting Bo Smalls. Stereo. That was a good bar.
Yeah. Honestly, the whole song, like, I feel like I don't know if y'all agree, but the bars got better as the song went on.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like the flows, the bars, everything. I feel like the song had to warm up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Like for me, when it first started up, I was like, okay, I was fucking with it. But as the song progressed, I started to like it more. But I think it was just like some of the flows got quicker. You just started pulling out like just different shit out of your pocket. I do have one, I guess, like kind of constructive criticism. I like this song a lot, but I would say, for me, the hook, it was like kind of buried into the song. You know what I'm saying? Like it got a little messy at times. Like I couldn't fully tell, like, oh, is this the hook? Is this the chorus of the song? Or is this like kind of going off the bars? Or is he using, you know what I'm saying? Like it just didn't feel like, it had like a steady chorus. And so I would just say, even if it's just spacing out, if you need to make breaks in the song or just things that like can build up and like break down, just restructure just a teeny bit. Cause I think it would make it like really easy listening experience versus this one. It feels like drill, 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 drill. So like a new listener, like if they weren't fucking with it, I think it could be easier for them to get over the song quick and move on. You know what I'm saying? But even if you start out kind of within the first minute, you have this like really catchy chorus and it's like really easy to like hear and like just bounce your head to, you could repeat it. Then I think it's like it gives the song a different perspective. So I don't know. That could be, personal, but I just felt like it was hard for me to like grab onto like what exactly the hook or the chorus was, or like when the verses stopped and ended and stuff. I don't know if it could just be me, but I for me it was a little bit tricky, but I like the song a lot. So.
I think for me it was just there was a lot of saturation on the vocal, and so if like you said, to me it blended very much into the rest of the instruments, and so just creating that separation, and then I mean I'm just gonna end up repeating the same things you said, but just creating some stopping points, whether it's beat cuts or just those change of tempos, those moments that can really, like you said, kind of reset that palette, that sonic palette. But appreciate you for sharing Bo Smalls. There's a lot of things I really liked in there, you know what I'm saying? So hope me saying that part right there, it isn't taken away from that.
Yeah, same, bro. It's all love. Like we fuck with you. It's like we wouldn't tell you stuff like that or go in deeper if we just didn't care. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's because it's like, oh, I see where this could go.
It reminded me a lot of like the early drill, for sure, that was coming out of like Chicago and stuff, like Chief Keef and all them. And the only thing I could say for it is it just seemed a little off beat. Felt like you were chasing the beat instead of like hitting on top of it. But it was a good song. You got bars for sure. It was hitting.
No, real talk, man. Hey, appreciate you, Bo Smalls, hitting. Yeah, man, you be working. This, you said something about the hot zone or something like that too. And when I seen the cover art and you were talking about that, I was like, all right, man, I see you. I don't know, it lined up well for me. Hey, but make sure y'all lock in with homie, especially if y'all, we're rocking with that. You want to work with him, you want to catch up with more music. IG right here. All right, man. Appreciate you for sharing. This next one's coming to us by Shuvame. This is Mermaid Freestyle. Let's get right into it.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah, no, real talk, man. Mermaid Freestyle, Shuvame. Shuvame. That's one of the I don't know, that might be one of the top tracks you sang here so far, man. Rhyming visceral with miserable. That was a nice, you had a nice flow on that. Real nice mix. If I was being picky, I might say either sidechain that vocal a little bit or just turn it up like less than a decibel, you know what I'm saying? But that'd be me being real picky because that sounded really good. You know, the beat sounded nice, your voice sat nice in there. Yeah, man, I really enjoyed that one.
I would say, like, if I was to be picky, just like something to pull the hook out, because like it's a tight ass hook.
Just give it that little extra
Yeah, to it. And there's like some parts where you could even pull the beat just a little quieter to like emphasize on it. Like there was something, it was about something that was like a movie, like just to pull that out and let that bar pop.
Just let it like sit on in a rest or something. I see you.
Yeah, no, I agree with it all. Like I love the way it sounds, where it feels so melodic, where it's like you can't tell if there's auto tune. Like there could be pitch correction, but he could also, that could be his natural voice. Like you're unsure, and I think that's such a cool sound because it's just a like a humming type of melody, like no. Like I don't know. I thought you had W beat selection and then just the flows on top of it. I really liked it. Like the whole thing was just a good listen, and I feel like it reminds me of like kind of when I was in high school, like stuff I would be looking for on SoundCloud. Like, oh, dude, I need to find some shit like this. You know what I mean? And so to me, that's really nostalgic. It feels fresh, like bringing it back to the big 2025. So keep doing it, bro. I'm fucking with it.
No, I feel that. Hey, and RSM, don't do that super skip, bro. For you, just go ahead and hit it in the submission, because I know we talked last stream, we had a different deal. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, shout out to you, bro. I'm glad to see you've been cooking during that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, like hibernation period. I don't know what the right way to describe it is, but nah, bro, shout out to you. I like the new sound. I hope this is like a direction you continue.
Yeah, drop where everybody can find you in the chat.
Yeah, drop your IG or wherever you're trying to plug.
Follow us all.
Yeah, that as well.
Hey, RSM, remind me your artist name and whatnot. I didn't see it, or you know, it didn't strike right off the top of my head, and when I saw it in the Discord, so that's on me. But just let me know when that is there in the Discord. We'll get you up next. All you got to do is submit in Discord. I'll keep an eye for you. All right, this is Jai Chromatic, More Fuckery Plus. Yeah. Let's go and get right into it. Jai Chromatic and Shadow Karma.
We like fuckery.
Yeah, yeah, we're here for it.
I look at my bitch, yeah, she fit that mold. Different colorways for the time zones. All these red cups, I'm drifting in that snow. All these sessions, I'm smoking me a churl. I look at my phone.
What's your artist name, RSM? Oh, Lucid, bet, gotcha.
More fuckery. Super heaven in my house, yeah, all is chrome. Yeah, more fuckery. Okay. More fuckery. Niggas really know
we had to reset some last week's followers, Denero. Appreciate you though.
Yeah, always ice my presidential, I travel like a pole. Yeah, more fuckery. Yeah, more fuckery. Yeah, swerving the Benz, I don't think I'ma make it. This bitch gon' plane, I swear my hand on pavement. Driving the force like Vader, dancing the mood like Sailor. Yeah, I'm bossing Reveal like Conor McGregor. Why you play like a player? If she don't love you, why you save it? Mr. Captain Save a hoe. When Justus and watch, I made it on my own. Guess they bet on chrome. New ring going dark shot, don't fit cause I'm way too grown. See me right, way too
That's correct, Iodine, man. Appreciate your help on that. Shout out Iodine helping us through that.
What up?
Good to see you, K-Shot. We got Jai Chromatic on deck.
More fuckery.
high school, so fuck the other shit. I don't keep grinding, you gon' get it too. I look at my bitch, yeah, she fit that mold. Different colorways for the time zones. All these red cups, I'm drifting in that snow. All these sessions, I'm smoking me a churro. I look at my phone, ways, bitches, always solid gold. Yeah, more fuckery, more fuckery. Super heaven in my house, yeah, all this chrome. Yeah, more fuckery, more fuckery. Niggas really know y'all really is. I step my pinky toe. Yeah, more fuckery, more fuckery. Yeah, all this ice, my presidential. I travel like the pole. Yeah, more fuckery, more fuckery.
This really reminds me of like that. Maybe it's like 2017 to 2019 era.
Yeah.
Like that heavy SoundCloud.
Yeah, I feel that for sure. They like, yeah. Who's like a?
It's like Florida was kind of dominating down around that time.
Kind
of maybe even I heard a little speaker knockers in it now that I think about it.
Yeah, I could see that for sure.
with the heavy auto tune.
Yeah. More fuckery. Dichromatic, man. More fuckery.
More fuckery. Well, it definitely. This is a good example of like ingraining a chorus in your head. Like, there's no way I could forget the essence of the song or like the flow or like the feeling. You know what I mean? I'd be like, more fuckery, more fuckery. You know, okay, banned word, y'all. So this is
All right.
nostalgic is a banned word.
That's
If
a
any of
little
us
easier
say
not
it, we gotta do push-ups.
I can avoid that one for sure.
Yeah, I can't. So
All right.
well, you know what I'm saying?
I respect it.
I'll probably get caught, but
Just remember, back in the day, guys.
back in the day, exactly. But nah, man, I fuck with the vision for that song. For me, it felt like I have a few kind of like suggestions for you. I felt like at times like
I just didn't feel like it grabbed me very much.
yeah, it felt a little flat. Like the track felt a little bit flat, and I wanted to start, but I felt like your flows were hard. But I feel like if you can cut the background noise out, because I feel like obviously if you don't want to re-record it, you know what I'm saying, like, because there is a good amount of background noise or clicks and stuff like that, you really do got to go through and take the time and like cut each little sound out, see each little bite, do crossfades, things like that, because otherwise I would try to get a new recording. But I just felt like you did go pretty hard, so I think it's worth taking the time to do yourself the justice and take out all those extra breaths and mouth noises and like all that stuff. And even if it's, you can start, maybe try, if you don't have one already, add a noise gate to it and just see what that can take off initially and then kind of work from there. You know what I'm saying? But I think for me, that was one of the biggest things. It just felt like there was this pocket of air kind of trapped in all the vocals. And with what he was saying, I felt like the master of the track was just a bit off, and in terms of how it hit, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if there was a full master on there, but I feel like, you know what I'm saying, you could do it a little bit more justice if you just get the leveling just a bit more correct and then add the master, because I felt like your ad-lib track was just, it was super loud, and at the same time I couldn't tell if the ad-lib track was out of key with like the that sometimes I would like listen to it. I'm sorry, I just spewed a lot, but I had a lot of thoughts on that song and
Maybe
things
you
where
guys
it's
can
like I
jump
could
in
hear that.
Discord together.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you want more, I would for sure hop in Discord sometime.
Most definitely. I saw Shuvain was like, man, you hear speaker knockers in everyone, man. Like, long live.
Yeah.
For real, man. He had a ton of influence, you know what I'm saying? More influence than I think a lot of people. Well, nowadays I think he gets his credit.
Yeah.
But like at the time, you know what I'm saying? I think he had a lot more influence than people.
I mean, for us, when we started our music stuff like that was for sure something that was on all of our.
Yeah, that
playlists,
was like a good song to hear at a party. Is like
Yeah.
hearing like Mr. Wild, we're the same clothes. No,
Yeah.
pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Like hearing that at a party goes down.
Hell yeah, man. Nah, facts. And shout out Dichromatic, man. More fuckery. Yeah, for me, I feel you didn't necessarily hook me in at first. But by the end, when I was hearing that hook, that chorus, it was catchy. I was like kind of wanting to sing along to it, you know. So
Yeah, it's catchy. It just doesn't like pull me in for the
no, I feel that.
whole time, you know.
I feel that for sure. Man, appreciate you for sharing that one. More fuckery.
Yeah, dude. I think that song has a lot of potential. Like I for me, a lot of it is like cleaning up, and then I think that's where, okay, after we see where it's cleaned up, I think then you can see where other adjustments can be made and stuff like that. Like, hey, if it's certain flows need more energy or re-recordings, you know what I'm saying? Like just certain things. But I think you should just on your next one, even if you want to demo, just practice, you know, practice mix and like tried cutting out certain things and just see where it ends up.
Real talk.
The song's already out, so you'd have nothing to lose if you practiced on it.
This next one right here is Lucid. Like it.
Oh yeah, sir. I remember this.
That's how I like it. That's how I like it.
Appreciate you pulling back up.
That's how I like it. That X too strong, don't try to fight it.
Yeah, real talk.
Like it. Although you know it ain't too righteous. Ain't no more fighting. That pull on me like instant bite. Pull out that perk, I bet she bite.
Yeah, of course, bro.
That's how she like it. That's how she like it all. I done got so high, it's way too hard to fall. Bitch, I'm sipping Santa Claus. Know I'm off that red. Play with her, see her. Play with us, he dead. What that side got me stuck, I ain't too good without
Man, all respect, Jalen. Thank you for sharing.
The kicks on this hit so hard.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, we'll be on Discord, bro.
Yeah, bro, we trying to get that community more popping, bro. If we see y'all in the voice chats, we're gonna try to pop in more often. Or if you see us in there, man, pop in on us.
If you see any of us gaming too, feel free to join us.
Real talk.
Definitely, for sure.
You gon' regret. You a dog, that shit cool. I got some sticks that you can fetch for these laws.
Yeah, this is hard, bro.
That's how I like it. That X too strong, don't try to fight it. That's how you like it. Although you know it ain't too righteous. Ain't no more fighting. That pull on me like instant bite. Pull out that perk, I bet she bite it. That's how she like it.
Hey, Young Sauce, we'll get you on our wheel spinner.
Damn, I almost wish it was longer, bro. This is a smooth listen.
Yeah, that shit going in.
Yeah. It makes me feel like, kind of like,
He said, drag right next to the bed. You
Yeah.
know, that's how we get
it makes me feel like when I would be in the back seat when we would be hanging out when we were younger, and like, it would be like Poetic or Lethal would throw on some smooth shit, and I'd be like fucked up, like sitting in the back of the car. It's like I have no choice but to smile and just like,
Yeah.
yes sir, like vibes. I don't know. That's how that song made me feel. It's just that feeling where it's like late night chilling. I like the vibe. I like it.
Nah, facts, man. Like it. Lucid. Yeah, that was a vibe. Music video was chill. I rocked with how you added the lyrics on certain parts and stuff like that.
Big W on the beat selection for sure.
Man, that beat selection, I think you fit right in. Like you
was
said, like
jumpy.
you fit in on so many like West Coast playlists, you know what I'm saying? Where it's just, whether it's at the function, after the function type shit, it's like you could just like get locked in on that one, you know what I'm saying? Just have it on in the background while you're playing some games, like
Yeah.
while you're studying, while you're working. Like it was just a good track, you know what I'm saying?
We'll answer that in a minute, K-Shot, for you.
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate you for
Nah.
sharing that one.
Yeah, that
and
was smacking.
with that song, there is the like you said, there's the part of me that like I don't engineer all the way, but I do a good amount of my own engineering. And there's the part of me that's like the kicks on that song and like the way the beat hit, it was just like it felt like the kicks were like overwhelming. But at the same time, like I feel like this is such like a low-key banger. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that it is a little bit rough around the edges, I feel like is what can make it feel like a gem or like put people onto you. Is like,
Yeah,
you know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
And I mean, people are gonna look back to this that put you on. And it's still gonna be tough. Like it's that
Exactly,
raw
yeah.
shit that they came to see. You know?
Exactly, bro. I think it's just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you're interested in doing promotion and stuff like that, but if you're doing promo for yourself, this is a perfect shot video where you could easily cut the sides, bro. Zoom in, get your like short form content shot, and like find relatable audiences like we talked about earlier, dude. This is such a good song. Like I just really hope like if you're interested in like going far in music, like you know what I'm saying, like this should have more than 110.
Keep down this road.
Yeah. If you have questions about like ideas of where to promote or things like that, dude, DM any of us. We're happy to help you. But I could definitely see like this song being promoted certain ways on like TikTok especially. I've got some ideas. So I just don't want to take up too much time, you know what I'm saying?
No, real talk. Hey man, shout out Lucid. That was Like It. Go ahead and appreciate you for sharing that one. Got that one added to the community playlist.
I'm glad. I'm gonna have to go back and check that out.
Hey, and I saw your message. No, we got to get that set up again so it pops up when y'all send them in. But thank you, NNXMDI. How do we say your name? Namdi?
I don't have a great
no,
I don't have a great breakdown for this one. Nandi?
Namdi was my first. but
Nandi?
That that could go either way. So let us know for sure.
Yeah, NNXM.
Namdi. Yep. Awesome.
Okay.
So this is Namdi V12, the Super Draft. All right, let's go ahead and get right into it.
Hell yeah. It's
Welcome,
not just a draft, this is a super draft.
Super draft.
welcome to the community. I think it's our first time hearing.
Yes, sir, man. If y'all are just tapping in, music reactions, comment your artist name and chat to be added to our Wheel Spinner.
Hey, Bet, appreciate you, Bandix.
What's up?
Are you afraid of love?
Yeah, you have.
Raise up above. I don't wanna fuck. I don't wanna be messed with. Now I don't wanna be played with. Now diamonds white, they racist. How you be man and you piss po? I'm on the road for that bang roll. 150 tanks and I fell in love with that cash flow. Out the bins and it's all black from my white hoe. Poppin' with the cane, now I'm going places you can't go. Making shit in the combo. I'm popping out with my side hole like SUV that all black, that Tahoe like smoking pounds, I'm all fried, but my eyes low like Perkins said I mixed with that Joe, I'm like myself in my old ways, I'll never have it no off.
Hey,
Appreciate
much
you,
love.
Rico.
They go back, they doing shit, they gon'
Thank you,
go
bro.
ways on V12 is screaming.
W Rico for sure. That siren or whatever that was in the back, that was cool.
I think that was the V12.
Oh, was it? Oh, that's nice.
It's like it's like,
in the
like an
tunnel.
alley or something.
Yeah.
I like how he did that. He said bullets hit like reverb, and he was like, yeah.
Well, he said reverb?
Yeah.
I thought he said reefer.
No, like
Okay.
all reverb.
That's fire.
Now I don't wanna be played with. Now diamonds white, they racist. How you be man and you piss po? On the road for that bang roll. 150 tanks and I fell in love with that cash flow. Out the bins and it's all black from my white hoe.
I know he's going up and get those notes.
Now I'm going places you can't go. 150 tanks.
Hard.
I'm rocking with this one, man.
Bro.
He's got that vocal production down pat.
Oh my god.
Hey, Lil Rika, and just so you know, fam, is one song per artist per night on those skips. But hey, man, that was Namdi V12 Super Draft.
Yeah.
Woof.
Hard.
Man, I was rocking with that one. The way you had that auto tune on your vocal, and then the way you was creating melodies too. You know what I'm saying? Going up and hitting those different notes, bringing it back down. That's the kind of variation I feel like that keeps a song or like a performance interesting throughout the track, right? So yeah, man, I want to show love to that. And then I thought it was cool too. Like there was that line on the chorus, like the reverb line. You know, what I'm saying? I think it was reverb.
Yeah, I think that's what he said. It sounded like it to me.
I think it's cool too when there's lines that you can kind of hear it a couple ways and it works. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. You could just either way could work fine.
And it's like it makes it just
reverb. Okay.
yeah. That's once you said, I was like, oh, that had to be it. You know what I'm saying?
When it all came.
Yeah. But it was like it just makes it even more kind of available because like even if you mishear it, it just adds a level of meaning. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Namdi, appreciate you for sharing that one. And I really respect going into maybe the V12 was about the engine then.
Yeah.
I was thinking version 12. I was like taking the 12 different
yeah, let
attempts.
us know. Yeah, I heard him say V12 in the song, so that's why I assumed. I was like, it probably is V12, but
no facts.
Yeah.
No, but I was rocking with that one, man. Thank you for sharing.
Same here, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I got excited when I heard that. That gave me the feeling of like when I first heard like Young Thug or like Lil Uzi, and they're just like doing some shit I hadn't heard. Like I love that flow. I feel like that. I love the artistry behind that. Only thing I could say, bro, is push it almost a little further and on those hard flows. Like it felt like they ended abruptly, bro. I wanted more. It felt like I only got a taste. Like I don't know how you part, but like those parts, I wanted more. You know what I'm saying? I guess that could be good. It could drop people in, but I love your sound, bro. I fuck with it. I fuck with this heavy. Send it to me when it drops.
Man, this is just the top 250 Black Ops 6 WTF and funny moments, man. Shout out them.
Yeah, shout out them, bro.
He said whose gameplay is that, or who's
not ours,
man. Yeah, nah, man. Shout outs, I'll shout out to the content creators. Yeah, real talk.
Yeah, we'll have to start filming so we can use it.
We'll have to start playing so we can play like that.
I know. Y'all let us know what games.
He be asking us to play all the time. Lethal's like, you guys want to play?
Gotta get it going. Man, I miss like Fort with the squad. That shit was
Oh,
fun,
yeah.
bro.
I mean, me and JMCL went pretty hard.
Or
We got a few
even
wins the other
GTA,
night.
bro.
Yeah, GTA, we be having some fun at
Yeah,
GTA.
GTA
Y'all
is a
gotta
good
let us
game.
know if you're trying to see us stream some GTA. We be fucking around a lot, but sometimes we be making that bread.
Sometimes it'd be some like
Fuck
crash
that
out moments
casino
on each
heist.
other. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, that was the one I was thinking. I was like, bro, we.
That casino heist make a motherfucking turn on. I'm telling
It
you.
was some words exchanged. Ain't no exchange. No. Oh man.
No, you didn't miss your turn. We're still moving down the list. And dude, Iodine, I know, bro. I want to do 5M. I know. I told Poetic, I brought it up one time. Maybe we'll do it in the future. We need to get an additional PC.
Is
to
that
burn.
the RP? Yeah.
We need to get an additional PC
Oh,
because
is that like RP and
yeah,
GTA?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I really want to do that. I just got to get the setup.
At some
for it.
point, yeah.
That's the thing. We need an extra PC.
Them
or two.
RPs look fun.
Hey,
like you're
That'd be
interacting.
fire, Iodine. You
And
could
it's
join
not
us on
just
there.
Normal gameplay.
Yeah, K-Show, we'll get
put
you
me
on
on,
there if you're
Iodine.
not already. But we got Aries 360, Prose, Iodine, and 6X or 6EXX, man. All four of y'all go ahead and resubmit. Let's see.
No,
I don't know where it
think
was from.
Left off on you, Marsh. I don't think it landed on you. I think that was like the leave off.
Yeah,
point.
it was like once we removed someone, it put it on
Yeah.
you. Sorry for that inconvenience
Yeah.
or that
Yeah,
confusion.
it like drops a little bit after.
It
your
does.
name would
It takes someone's
disappear.
name off. It's got to go to the next
Yeah,
name. And
it, like,
sometimes it's
disappears.
just you.
If you get chose, your name will pop up in like
Yeah.
gray letters, and it
Yeah.
gets highlighted.
Real talk.
And it'll be on that right now, like the right side. Those are all people that have gotten spun. So sometimes it's on that screen, and if you see that screen, then yeah.
Real talk.
Is that a
Big
Nerf
shouts
gun?
out to Am for running that wheel too.
Facts.
Oh, dude, K-Shot. We'll answer your question soon. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I just remembered that. I was like, sorry, dude. You asked us a question. We never answered it.
What was? you
He was
remember?
saying, he was like, how did you all meet?
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, I
hell
forgot.
yeah.
I was like,
Hell yeah. Yo.
Well, JMCL and Poetic have known each other
A
since
little-
they were knee high to a grasshopper.
A little louder.
But I met him through a friend, and then I met JMCL through him. I actually featured on one of his songs without him knowing at first, and then he was like, "This shit's smacking," and we've
Yeah.
just been there since. We were riding.
exactly.
No, real talk. Except we met through a different friend, and then yeah, I heard a song. I was like, oh man, I know who can get on this.
We used to freestyle
I had
in
to
the
hook it
car
up.
all
Had
the
to
time.
had to connect it.
Yeah.
And then
Shout
it
out both y'all being gracious with the, how it worked out. But
Yeah,
it came out
exactly.
fire.
Yeah, I'm glad I met both these guys.
What was the name of the song? I can't remember.
It was Not the Same. I think.
Was that the first one? I think
I
you're right.
think so,
Was
yeah.
it?
I think it was not. The
I mean,
Same.
I know Faces is somewhere on there.
That
You
was a
guys
good
can
one.
go dig through the SoundCloud and find the old tracks.
Yeah, YouTube is gonna be the gold mine.
This next one right here though. This is from Iodine. This is Omri type beat. The full idea. Let's go ahead and get right into it.
Yeah, we got you, M.
Oh, awesome. I'm gonna do that right now. Thank you, Em. I like this build right here, this intro. Lil Rican, we got you up next, man. Appreciate you.
Yo.
Oh, I see you. Okay, I got you. Two different artists. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There's like so much emotion in this beat. That's crazy. Is that a Reese? Man, that fucking bass is nasty. triangle wave. The way you faded that in, bro, that shit's nasty. Or that might just be a slow attack or however you had that, man. Yo, this drop. Omri type beat, the full idea by Iodine. Oof. Man, shout out Zeke, the vocalist.
Okay.
I'm excited to hear that.
Yeah, I didn't see that there was gonna be a vocalist on it. Okay.
There's so much fucking emotion in that instrumental, you know what I'm saying? Like both I feel like this part right here and this final drop, it's like, oh my god, you could just feel that shit just fucking rip, bro.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta put the applause on it.
The choice too with the like kind of horn, like the wah, like I don't know, W sound choice.
Facts.
W sound choice.
That was tough for sure.
Yeah,
I haven't seen very much of that kind of stuff from Iodine, but I like it.
Same here. It's very like movie type of EDM, you know, that you'd see in like a fight scene or like space movie or something like that. That's what like it felt like more to me. I don't know. I thought it was hard.
I can't wait.
The only thing I would say is
for sure.
I feel like this is gonna be answered with the vocalist, but I felt like there was parts that were like I think it was the waiting period between the first and second drop, but it did feel like very standstill. But I almost feel like you're gonna have the vocalist like all my worries will be out the way. You know what I'm saying? I kind of feel like your vocalist is gonna be in on those parts, so I kind of take it back. So yeah, yeah, it's like a halfway like okay, right now it feels a little standstill, but like with somebody singing, it wouldn't. So you know, that's initial reaction. I thought this shit was hard though.
Yo, Iodine, I'm so scared to hear the version with him. I want to. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
I'm scared though. I don't know if that feeling, you know, resonates or if that makes sense. I fuck with this beat so heavy, and that's not the style that I saw on it. But I love to see the way different people approach different things. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm excited for it, man. Excited to see what you
I
guys
didn't
do.
imagine what like
Yeah,
screaming.
no,
and
that's not
stuff like
that's not the direction I was expecting.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
at
saying?
all.
But I always love seeing what you guys come up with, what you guys create. So, hope we get to hear that version as well. All right, so we got Lil Rican and Jiggy J, man. Appreciate you guys. Let's get your guys' tracks going. All right, so we got Lil Rican.
Low Rican.
I'm gonna assume you don't necessarily care which one comes first, fam. So I'm gonna just start with this one, and then whenever that timer's done, you know, send that second one through. But all right, this is Jiggy J. You should be able to send that second one now. Actually, it's only a 5-minute timer. But this is Jiggy J Energy featuring Jiggy J Energy featuring Lil Rican.
Shake that ass, bitch.
That was a hard ass instrumental. For
I
sure.
honestly really liked the way that they had that panning back and forth, you know, left and right.
Yeah.
Pretty quiet. And that was really interesting to me. I thought there was a lot of really good ideas there. So there's a couple things, right? So one of them, and I'll say more so on the first guy's part, it sounded like there was a lot of like excess air in the room and stuff like that. And so whether it's, you know, getting into a better acoustic environment, cleaning that stuff up in the mix, or you know, different microphones and stuff like that can help as well. But whatever you got to do to just get some of that excess air out of that vocal, I think would be you know, really beneficial. I also think it sounded towards the end of your verse like you were more confident, like you had gotten more comfortable in the recording space, versus towards the beginning of your verse, it felt like you were a little bit shakier, a little bit more nervous, right? Especially when I'm working with new artists, I noticed, or like, it's people who are newer to the studio, like they haven't came to the studio before. It's so often that those first couple of takes are a little bit shaky, a little bit, hey, I'm just getting used to the, to the environment, getting comfortable. Um, don't be afraid to kind of get that out of your system. And if you notice, you're listening to it back, hey, these back half of, the takes sound better than the front half. Don't be afraid to go and, redo a few of those front halves. But yeah, man, really appreciate you guys sharing that one. And then on the back end, man, I had a thought, but I'm losing it right now. So I'll pass the mic to y'all, and if it comes back, I'll bring it up.
So I definitely, like you said, like there's a lot of positives in that song, and I'm here for the vision of it. I just think there's a few things that I would adjust, you know what I'm saying? Like if so this I see isn't out yet, so you have time, you know what I'm saying, to readjust, get the song right, everything like that. But like you said with the background noise, I think that's a big part of it. I think it makes the flow feel kind of sticky. Like it doesn't feel like it's bouncy. It feels like it's just kind of like trudging through the beat. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense, but with that, it kind of pulls back from the sound and like the energy. But just the one thing I want to add differently than Poetic is I think on the first verse, I think there was a few flows that I'll admit I felt like they felt a little awkward. It felt like you kept going with the flow and you kind of backed yourself into a corner and you kept running with it instead of just, just cut, retake. It felt like you were running along with a certain flow where you didn't feel like comfortable, as you said, like you didn't feel all the way comfortable. So if it means, retake, that's okay. The other thing I would say is, this is for both artists, but I just felt like I felt like I wanted more memorable bars. I felt like there were some good bars in there from each of you. Like I remember one I remember the most was like, she hand on the Gucci, I feel her coochie or something like that part. Like I remember that like clear, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted more bars that I could think back and rap to myself or like relate to, things like that. It felt like a lot of rhymes in there were kind of nearest rhyme scheme, like not in a bad way, but they were just like, I think if you guys can start adding a few, like even if it's a few more syllables into it or just mixing around with wordplay, I think it's going to go a long ways. You know what I'm saying? Because it feels like the flows are and the energies are there. But I feel like there's just certain bars where it's like, oh, this, I could see where you could really twist this and make this like even harder, and stuff like that. But that would be my main kind of critique on it. I think the song needs a little bit more work before dropping, but I think it's worth it. I think it's worth locking in and getting the punctual shit just down. And then just, what I'm saying, giving yourself a bit more free range on the vocals and lightening up a bit. I know that was a lot, but you know what I'm saying? That's like full honest advice of like, yo, dude, I think like this could help, you know what I'm saying? And like we say, everything, it's all subjective. Take it with a grain of salt, but yeah, I fuck with it.
Nah, real talk. A, man, Lil Rican found a loophole. I'm gonna respect it. He sent in his homie song that he's featuring on.
Yeah.
And then this second one is his song. You know what I'm saying? So technically two different artists. So it's a loophole, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna honor it. This is Lil Rican, High and Freestyle. Let's go ahead and get right into it.
Okay. How to be moving before they fucking you for your focus. Yeah, I don't want blow, I'm on snow, I just want load. What I'm selling, nigga, same shit that I'm smoking. Got all this money, man, my mama ain't even noticed. I'm in Zero's good to tell you what I'm throwing, hosting folk shit. Function for my niggas, that's devotion. In the corner, I was dope and now I'm growing. Exotic shit from Jamaica, I'm a player, I got promoted. Hands all on my cookie jar, bitch, I can't even roll. If she ain't trying to give me top, I'ma send her home. I don't want your pussy pop, baby, I want dome. Up on your shitty spot in 20-inch chromes. Bitch, you can't get ahead of me, I ain't got no vasectomy. But I know that's not my jit when you talking about some pregnancy. Broke bitches Tennessee, soldiers I got next to me. Smoking all this cabbage, nigga, won't you just let us be? That's the head honcho, hit his head pronto like a thrift store. We collect the debt every time we tag toes. You ain't got no cheese, boy, you lactose. Can't until you get the step because we know you lactose. How they be moving before they fucking you feel?
Hold on. What was that? Cheese with the lactose?
I just want no
Hold on, I'll see you.
What I'm selling, nigga, same shit that I'm smoking. Got all this money, my mama ain't no. I got racks, my pocket's fat, her pussy fat. She bring it back. I ain't no snitch, I ain't no rat, I ain't no bitch. Come run that bag, I protect mines. Pull out 2 twin tech 9s, tryna catch him damn line. Now he fucking dead flies. Got a snitch, he testifying. Grab that switch, protect that eye. Me and my brother, we stand crime. Yeah, we stand crime. Yeah, we stand crime. Put a two-door coupe, so we step and slide. Yeah, we capitalize every time, yeah, they realize. I'm the young Don Puerto Rican fun size. Yeah, I'm fucking on your bitch, I'm in the inside. She a Kawasaki, how she grip and slurp and ride. Yeah, she call me Poppy, I don't got no kids of mine.
Yo, De Niro, he killing this.
No kids of mine. I ain't got no kids of mine.
Lil Rican, bro, I'm glad you did the loophole.
Yeah.
This is what I'm glad we got to hear, man.
I'll be honest, it's no disrespect, but this is a lot more like, this is a better song. I think you guys put a lot more effort into this song than the other song, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I think this one just needs a little bit more of a mix, and he's gonna go in. He'll probably have more to say on that to elaborate with it. But yeah, this one going in.
Yeah, see, hearing this though, yeah.
This one I could really see, like, you put a little budget behind it, you know what I'm saying? Getting catchy, getting, a lot of people moving behind it.
There's some catchy ass bars in there.
Yeah,
Sure.
nah, for real. I know, hold up. There was one I had to hear back. Hold up. What'd he say?
Cause we know you lactose. I ain't speed, that's the head honcho. Hit his head pronto like a thrift store. We collect the debt every time we tag toes. You ain't got no cheese, boy, you lactose. Can't even tell you get the step.
That whole pocket you was in, bro.
He was vibing in that shit.
And the way he, like, honcho, you know what I'm saying? Like, he had the personality in there.
It's like he's asking a question. So,
Yeah.
He the head honcho. Hit his
Hit it
head
pronto.
Why I'm gonna be honest, bro, why is that a night and day difference of songs? And I'm not gonna lie too, it's even like,
I mean,
the songwriting's better too. I'm gonna be honest,
100%.
the songwriting is like 10 times better on this song. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, the last
That's
song,
real.
like, it just didn't have like the value that this song had in certain terms of like how it was written. You know what I'm saying? Like, you set yourself up with punchlines on this one. There was all these different like metaphor, cool shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Nah, facts, man. Yeah, that, and I know they said the last one was work in progress.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So maybe they was still, we're gonna revise some bars and whatnot.
I thought
I
so.
especially after hearing this one, man,
Yeah,
I
you
encourage
raised
you to.
your bar too
Yeah,
high. You raised
got
the bar
to.
too high, y'all.
Bro, I can't. The personality and the tone and the delivery on that one, man, that's what your fans are gonna love about you. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna make people like really connect with you as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Is not just what you say, but how you say it.
Exactly.
I need your guys' beat plug, bro.
Yeah,
Keep going in.
Oh man, appreciate you, De Niro. The hydrate. But yeah, man, that one was Hein freestyle, bro. When that one comes out, dog, just let us know. Drop that,
For sure.
send that our way for sure. Hey, Davis, man, type your artist name in the chat to get added to our wheel. We'll pop that up right here. And then here in a couple of songs, actually, I'm gonna have to refill this here in a second. So we'll do a poll here in a second. But we'll let you guys vote whether we reset this wheel with just people who are still here. Because there might have been some people who were here earlier that, maybe they were at work, they had to tap back into their shift or, drive, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Life happens. So we'll let you guys vote whether we, keep everybody that's, gotten added to the wheel tonight or whether we reset that. But we'll follow up with everybody on the list real quick before we do that.
Yeah, for
Much
sure.
appreciated.
What's up, Ghetto? Glad you're still
Tell
here.
my chunk I said hello. Every day on there.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm watching us.
Hey, good
what's
to
up?
see you.
What's up?
My poor little dude got RSV right now.
Oh,
What's that?
It's like a respiratory thing, yeah.
Sorry, that's
But
not fun.
He's gonna be all right. He a
Yeah.
trooper.
He is the
Yeah.
man for
Rest up, little guy.
kids. That's a tough one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. My
That's all
one of my
he's
cousins
watching
had that.
now. Oh
and,
my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah,
Alright.
man. Pull through, man. Stay strong.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. We got
Casey Moolah, thank you.
Prose, 6EX, and then we got Aries too.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Aries 360 right here. I remember he resubmitted. So, final call for Prose. Final call for 6EX.
Yeah, Prose, you were just. Oh, he's here. Prose's here.
I know. I was gonna say
Oh,
I've
he
seen him
didn't
chatting.
submit?
Let me know if your artist name is different in Discord or something like that. You know what I'm saying? If we're missing it. But other than that, man. Same with you, Bandix. Let me know if you're still here. Yeah, I see Bandix still here too. So both y'all just resubmit on Discord for me.
Bet.
We'll get you guys pulled up. This right here, this is Aries 360 story time. Let's go ahead and get right into it.
Yo, shout out to Trav Money, son. Keep Figure remix. Like,
Might be a good time for that reset, We'll get that pull up here in just a moment. I'll tell y'all when to throw that up there. Thank you guys.
Tryna play safe. I'ma keep clicking, shots go. I'ma keep shooting till I clear the room like, what's the word? Got that look on your face, you disturbed. Ain't no party, we're rolling some herbs. Cop the whip, now we swerving the curb. Me and bro run you down, you get hurt. Stop playing games for your head in the dirt.
Got you, Marsh. I gotta go refill this, and I got you.
Get back, niggas be germs. And why they talking down on my name? Stop that, niggas be sharmed.
It's on release bet, Prose. Thank you. Right, you're right under Aries' song.
Even the dude playing the game, look, he said, damn, that's a gas.
He's all looking at the song. Yo, that's a clip, bro.
Oh, this is a fucking bang.
Trying to play safe. I'ma keep clicking, shots go. I'ma keep shooting till I clear the room like, what's the word? What you trying to say when I'm trying to test me like, who is you? Got the strap in the back. Got your homie, take him off the map. Caught him lacking, dunk him like I'm Shaq. Bodies be dropping, medics get a rap like, gotta leave from the scene of the crime. Most of y'all niggas probably doing time. Clock is running up, the clock can rewind. Bullets messing up my mind. Bullets caught him hitting like a blunder. Shake hicks cause I'm bringing the thunder. Better than miss cause I'm putting you under. Make us split, now we leave you asunder. In the V, go steady, feeding them. Come get your miss when we leave you for rent. And if you ain't paying with cash, we put on the brass, we beating your ass. Cause I'm in the streets, I ain't here to play. All gas, no brakes. You roll up the split, pass it to the bay. Tryna play it safe. I'ma keep clicking, shots go. I'ma keep shooting till I clear the room like, what's the word? What you tryna do when I'm trying to diss me like, who is you?
Yeah. That's such like an interesting song. It's like drill, but like on like the very like lighthearted sample, you know. I like those tracks. They're fun.
Yeah, that hook, that shit was hard. He said, click, click, boom. I'm
I've been
gonna
in the
shoot till I
streets, I
clear
ain't
the
here to
room.
play.
Like, yeah.
All gas, no brakes.
Yeah, that shit came in hard, bro.
Yeah.
Man, I was rocking with that. If I'm being nitpicky, the engineer in me's coming out. I would just say throw some side chain that
Yeah.
vocal a little
Yeah.
bit so it could pop out into the front. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Really, not have to clash with that sample. Yeah, so just side chain your vocal to that sample or that sample to your vocal. But yeah, man, story time. I was rocking with that one, man. That I really like I said, I really like the vibe of the track. That was just like
Yeah.
the one little like picky
You
engineer thing.
You gotta get a visual for this and possibly throw them subtitles, you know.
That'd be fine.
You saying some shit, bro.
It ain't got to be a crazy visual on this one.
Yeah, no, I mean, but it could though, because this shit goes hard.
Real talk.
Yeah. I'm right there with you. It feels like a very complete song. I think there's just like a little kind of distance between that vocal and the beat, everything like that. But I think, like you said, like side chaining it is gonna bring it up to light without having to change the cool aspects and like dynamics of the beat. So
I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, and I see you right under
what's
there
that,
too,
Blocky
man.
Cartel? What's up?
Oh, yo, unfortunately, fam, we can't do Apple Music. I respect you. We might be switching to that here in the near future, but
Yeah. I respect you for not using Spotify.
in the moment,
That's why he's saying that. Yeah. I respect you. He's like, yeah, I mean, fuck Spotify for real. I'm kind of getting over them too.
I've been saying fuck Spotify. It's Apple Music.
It's
all day.
just their listening system's awesome where you can add it to your likes. It's like that part is awesome. Like you can't even like that shit's dope.
hey, their user experience is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But the way they don't
The way they
pay
treat
small artists
yeah,
is not very
the way
awesome.
they treat artists is not cool.
No, that's when they did that thing where they stopped paying artists under a certain stream. That's when I stopped using them and stopped, really rocking with them and had different, discussion with you about,
Yeah.
some stuff behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But to me it was like, man, if someone's out on the street playing music and they got like 5 cents in their, in their guitar case or whatever, just because it's 5 cents doesn't mean it's okay to like reach in there and take it from them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So for me, it's the same thing with Spotify. It's like, I get it ain't, a ton of money, but just because like that don't make it yours, you know what I'm saying? That don't mean you could just, snatch it from them.
Exactly.
But all right, man, this is First Class. Hey, but to each their own, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, as a product, it's really easy to use as a
Yeah,
user.
they're making it like an Apple type of thing where it's like really convenient, really easy, and, like all that shit.
we
so.
still have playlists on it, so
Mhm.
I don't fault anyone for using it, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah,
It's
we have
just-
so many dope artists on our Spotify playlist. So
real talk. And they do a lot of great things as far as like analytics and stuff for artists goes, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
They're really good about analytics. Yeah,
it's just a few of those
I know
key policies, man.
they've got good things going. It's just they're shitty fucking business people. That's it.
Hey, they made themselves a lot of money with that play.
Yeah. Yeah. for real.
But hey, First Class 6EX. Let's go ahead and get right into it.
I appreciate you resending it.
Surprised we haven't heard a sex part, whatever this is.
Oh, that's from Ayo
Your
Mike.
mic. Yeah, I know.
I'm sure we'll get one soon.
Said I'm on that wheel. No.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what, Pros Day? That's completely my fault, bro. You're right up next. That's on me, bro. My fault.
You might want to check the skips again too.
He was right.
Yo, first class flights on the weekend. Yo, baby, I got everything that you be seeking. Take you to the bed, I'ma freak you, I'ma
I love the wetness in that. What?
Yeah.
Call her and I tell her to come see me now. Ballin' heavy, it's a brand new season now. Bitch, you love me, don't know where you leaving now. Who you right now, yo, who you right now? I came back and all my bitches white. I came back and all my bitches white.
We get everything, Lorican.
It really depends on the night.
Yeah.
Hey, that real quick. That was First Class by 6EX. For me, the ad libs, you know, that like kind of saturation, that what
Yeah.
that was kind of the standout part for me. The whole song felt a little bit quiet to me.
I
You
agree.
probably saw me check like towards
I
bed, like
agree.
if the volume was all
Yeah,
the way up.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, is it up all the way?
Mm-hmm. And so I would just make sure, you know, when you get to that phase of it, just making sure that there's a plugin I use. It's called Adapter Streamliner. It did cost a little bit. It wasn't too expensive. I think it was less than 50. But it simulates what the different
Oh, the platform.
yeah, like
Yeah.
Spotify,
Yeah.
Apple Music, SoundCloud, YouTube, what it's gonna sound like, you know, streaming through these different apps, whether you use your phone, you know, computer, based off their algorithms and stuff that they use. So, I'd encourage you, you know, if you're open to it, you know, not sponsored or nothing like that, but Adapter Streamliner, that's the plugin I love. They have some really good meters as well, so you could like check your loudness, your LUFS and stuff. But yeah, I would just encourage you to make this one a little bit louder, just so that you know, when you get on a playlist with someone else, it's not like they have to, you know, go and reach for their volume button or, you know, crank the knob. It's just like a seamless listen. But yeah, man, thank you for sharing.
Yeah, I agree. Because I think the shine for me comes in those moments where you're talking with that low voice, where you're like, it's very R&B. I like that you're leaning into the R&B, but when that bass line hits and you're kind of whispering over it, like to me that is the highlight of the song. But like you know what I'm saying, when you don't feel that bass line, you don't have that like emotion fully there. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to give off the full energy. So I'm right there with you. It was just a bit quiet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would have to just piggyback off what
Yeah.
they said, because
I think that's the
would just
only
be
thing.
repeating the same thing.
It's the only thing about the
Yeah.
song. Like, it was a really good song. It was just quiet. Like,
Yeah.
straight up, it's a good song.
No effects. And then yeah, so thank you for sharing that one.
Yeah.
And Lil Rican. So yeah, man. We also have a few different hosts that you might see up here. You know what I'm saying? So I know myself. I love like my favorite music. You know, the stuff that I bang every day. I love lyrical music. My favorite shit is like stuff that's got like a message or like some substance to it. You know, some Cole, some Kendrick, some Mick Jenkins. I don't know. I be listening to all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I also listen to all kinds of just like Boldy James, Benny the Butcher, just like anyone who says, you know, dope shit.
Yeah.
I also, you know, really love Sonics, you know what I'm saying? So I listen to, you know, Bruno Mars, Justin Timberlake, Frank Sinatra, Marvin Gaye. Like I listen to all kinds of shit, you know what I'm saying? I I listen to Central C, listen to, I don't know, like who are some people that be,
Central C's
you be rocking with?
I don't know, like we all listen to, like, Bash for the World now. Like, Bash is hard, you know what I'm saying? All of it, I don't think any of us are stuck on any genre. Like, to be just straight the fuck up, I don't think any of us are stuck on a genre. Like,
Yeah, no, I mean, I listen to all my grandparents' music.
Yeah.
And that's like oldies and shit, like real, like oldies.
You put me back
Yeah.
onto the Isley Brothers recently.
Yeah, like I listen to the stuff my parents listen to, and then like the palette is just all over the place.
I listen to, like, the auto-tune shit. I listen to EDM. I listen to a lot of house, bro. Like, I listen to like world instrumentals, which is like nature geographic little sounds with like scenery type shit, like the shit you hear in movies. Like, that's like driving music for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? We listen to all different shit.
I feel like my music taste changes like with
Yeah,
my
same
mood
here.
sometimes,
It's whatever
for
I'm feeling.
Like what I'm doing for sure influences what I'm listening to.
On God, bro.
How about you guys? What do you like to listen to? Who are your guys some of your favorite artists? I listen
Not
to
me, Iodine.
I listen to a lot of EDM but I don't necessarily always know who's creating it because it's like my homies are playing it in the car.
Yeah.
And even sometimes I try to like sneak the peek at like, what it's got on the console or whatever on the screen. And sometimes it's like DJ Mix 5 SoundCloud post or it's like it's like, all right, man, they just posted their concert mix and like their fans just love it,
I was gonna say, Kaya listens to shit like that all the time, like full concert mixes, stuff like that, and they're hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Facts.
It's just like you really got to get into it. So.
And like you said, it's like a 40-minute track or whatever, so it's like they just skip to like 13 minutes in or whatever. Like, I'm like, all right, man, good for y'all. All right, this is K-Shot Kappa. This is 10. Let's go ahead and get right into him.
What's up, Edit?
I think he just dropped this too.
Oh yeah?
Not too long ago.
Hey, let's go. 2025 for sure. What up, Evan? Hope you're having a great night. Good to see you, Eddie. Said Rod Wave.
Yeah, 100%, Ebbet.
EBK Jabo, hell yeah.
Iodine.
Babyface Ray.
Babyface Ray's hard. Babyface Ray's hard.
I keep it low, I know I'm targeted. Run from the smoke.
West
Back
Star
in
Grams,
we
hell yeah.
gon' park the kid. If I wasn't
Dirt.
in town to slide, at least I know my partner did.
Foreign artist, yo, Ayo Mike, put me on.
Cause we gon' market him. Brother hit me with his pole,
Detroit,
like
Chicago,
what is
Cali,
going for?
Florida,
Told me
Texas.
that he
Oh, I
let
be
me
looking at
have
a lot
it
of
long as I
Texas.
go sort of
Shout out Big
floor.
X.
You can't go toe to toe, you damn sure can't go sort of floor. He told me that he
Yeah,
had
bro, for
emotions,
sure,
tell
Eddie.
you that I'm having more. Working hella much, I'm tripping, racing to the money.
Chris
He a
Brown,
demon at
Justin
night,
Bieber, I
but pretty
respect
when
it.
it's sunny. How you hot
Drake,
buds and
Bryson
say
Tiller.
human, not a bunny. Playing operations, we put metal in his tummy. They ain't outside and all they do is play the game. Chaos can't come swim through my block, we shoot through his fucking pains.
Bro,
Don't stress it, I know
flute on
he ain't
this.
coming here lame. My brother point the gun at himself,
sample,
cause he
whatever that
know when it's
sample is.
insane. Police on my ass, I keep it low, I know I'm targeted. Run from the smoke, back a minute, we gon' park the kid. If I wasn't in town to slide, at least I know my partner did. Put him on the news, it's free promo, cause we gon' market him. I got 10 shots for 10 ops with 10 Glocks. If I catch him without his pole, he finna get his shit socked. Slap him fully on the Glock, I call it Chris Rock. I told him I ain't wanna fight, he ain't had to get his shit dropped. Smoke in the ash, I guess he really earned it. If we gon' spin through all the 12, cause we gon' get the page.
Yeah, I think that's
And we
fine.
gon' leave them little boys fuck like they feeling virgins. I
Maybe
told
not
him bro
enough
to
to
spin that
fire
way, know
on it.
exactly where to turn
I know
it.
Eddie
Cause
Hunt.
I've been tryna spin, and I've been tryna be and I've been tryna be and I've been tryna sin. I just spin through the west, and I was tryna drop a brim. Always say you want beef, and I'm like, where them choppers is? Police on my ass, I keep it low, I know I'm targeted. Run from the smoke, back a minute, we gon' park the kid. If I wasn't in town to slide, at least I know my partner did. Put him on the news, it's free promo, cause we gon' market him.
Hard.
Much love, Horvey. Great to see you.
Orby, what's up?
Hope you're having a good night. Yo, K-Shot, bruh. Gotta drop the applause on that, man. You killed that. Woo. 10 K-Shot Kappa, bro. What's crazy is on some of the earlier tracks, we was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you need a beat break or some stuff to break it up and shit like that. On this one, bro, I love the way that hook came in so seamlessly at the end of the verse, the way it just dropped back in. Y'all might disagree or have other opinions, but
I like that he leaves room
That
for
shit
the
was
sample.
mad.
the way it just fucking
I mean, you really
kept
found-
carrying.
I remember one of the first songs I heard from you, and then I heard this style from you, and it was like, you need to keep this lane, bro, and you're doing it for sure. You killing this shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a hard ass song. I get like for me that's a fun listen, good 10 out of 10. Like it's just that shit was hard, bro. It's like you could be in any mode. That's like training mode. That's like killer mode. You know what I'm saying? Whatever type of mode you're trying to get in, that's like on that side. I think you could get in by listening.
If I had some push-ups while I was listening to that song, I'd bang them out. You know what I'm saying?
That shit was hard. The chorus was tough too. Like I think that was number one for me. Is like you got a good chorus so that everything else makes sense. Everything else feels good.
Don't worry, it's okay to be sad sometimes, dog. But shit, this is what we here for. This shit's smacking.
I feel like these are the songs like you're talking about. You're gonna market that guy. I feel like these are the good songs to market.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
these are the good songs to market. Not saying sad songs are bad, but like there's a really big audience for this right now. And it's good to take advantage of if it's a style you like and enjoy to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like you might as well capitalize on it. But at the end of the day, make what you want.
No, real talk.
Make
what's
both.
true.
You know, people that listen to this get sad too, bro.
Exactly. They got. I'm sure the people. You know what I'm saying? If you're living this lifestyle or like you're feeling this, you probably got demons on the opposite side. You know, like you probably a little got shit fucked up too. So you need the balance.
From King Von to Rod Wave in the playlist, bro.
Yeah,
you just let it go. You know,
the come up and the come down, my guy.
I almost read that out loud, Iodine, you monster. No, but yeah, man, K-Shot, thank you for sharing that one. 10. Yeah, there's a few things if I wanted to be picky, I'd be like, oh, you know, in the mix, you could do this, do that, da da da.
Yeah.
But when I think about it, it's like, you know, I mentioned I listened to J. Cole earlier. He's got this early mixtape called Truly Yours. And on that mixtape, he's got a song called Head Bussa. In that, I've talked about this before, but in that song, you could literally hear him turn his head to the side to take a breath. Yeah. And it like kind of like one of his next words is a little too quiet. As a fan, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like I still love that song. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that he probably could have changed. And maybe even nowadays he's like, oh dude, that would have been like a 2-second retake, or you know, like that I could have punched that in so quick. I could have, you know, but as a fan, I just don't care. I still love that track. I still listen to that song all the time. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's also, hey, in the long shot, K-Shot, you'll probably have other songs that are more polished, more, you know, whatever than this. But this is already enjoyable. You know what I'm saying? It's already ready to listen to. It's already bangable. Like,
yeah, the song value outweighs kind of things like that. Like if the song wasn't like that good, I feel like that's when you start thinking like,
it's like if I wouldn't listen to it.
I feel like you look for something to blame. It's like, well, this, you know, these things, you know, like I don't know.
No, but this, I was already like, and he had different bars in there too, where it's just like, I know I said I fuck with like the substance, good message and shit earlier, but I also fuck with, you know, lyricism. He was talking about like the metal in his stomach, like operation or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, damn, all right.
Yeah.
Like, but nah, man, appreciate you, K-Shot. Thank you for sharing.
Fuck with it. Yeah, K-Shot, he's been coming in clutch recently. You know what I'm saying? He's back to back with them. I like it.
Yeah. He definitely found that lane.
Yeah, exactly. Feels like you're getting in a bag or like a good motion.
Facts. Hey man, shout out K-Shot. Make sure y'all go run up with him. Put your, you know, socials or, you know, okay, cool. He already put his Instagram in there, man. K-Shot Kappa. Y'all link up with him. But hey, this is DDDA. Let's go and get right into it. Hey, thank you for following Lightning Sports. We do these every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Nigga, you jump like bitch, how you jump? Nigga, you jump like bitch, how you jump? Nigga, you jump like bitch, how you jump? Hey, yeah. Nigga, you jump like bitch, how you jump? I just trip to X my motherfucking blood. That's the sun, my tongue.
I feel with some words I got to.
When I was switch, bitch, you better run. All the C-boys leading the fun. I'll stick a nigga, I don't need no gun. Push your nigga right under his lungs. I am insane, like bitch, how you dumb? I write scripture, not burn the page. My granny didn't show me no love. She burn no say, she blew that stick in my face. First time I smoke blunt, 13, my best friend put a big block in my face. I got a rush for the chase, blood in the place. I got a lust for the taste. That's why I smile in the rain, reciprocate. Nigga gon' feel my pain. Going down the real dark road, I can't see. I don't think it is no limit. My bitch says you a demon, boy, real shit. I don't think you gon' change. I say hell no, bitch, cause I know, man, this life is a phase. Nigga, you try me like bitch, you done. 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 I gotta kill you to kill you for free. I gotta kill you to kill you for one. I gotta kill you to kill you for two. I gotta kill you to kill you for four. I gotta kill, don't need no loot. I got a bitch that gon' do what I do. I'ma shoot her rich We getting better, he thought it was blood. Find up his nose and he can
I'm
never
intrigued by this idea, but to me it's just a little too digital. That might just be me. 'Cause I'm intrigued by the idea.
He's in the 30 and niggas start shaking. They get the kill shit, think that I'm chasing. Run to the money, I think that I'm racing. Said to get money, that nigga he faking. I'm all alone with your body adjacent. Run to the money, I keep on chasing. Most of these niggas are stuck in their way. Most of these niggas, they motherfucking fake. Yeah, I see the shot and they motherfucking take it. They see the shot and they motherfucking shake it. They get high like sun, I lay. I get a hood on nigga and go get paid.
I don't know how to describe it, but it makes me feel like a video game that's not all the way loaded in, but like this song. Like a glitch. Yeah. That's oh man, that's all right, bro. That one was interesting to me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and gas you up like I'm a bang that every day or anything like that. But you intrigued me with that. I liked the vision. I liked that you were trying new shit, you know what I'm saying? Man, that was really interesting. If like I said, it felt like a glitch or like
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out the right words for it, but
it's hard to describe this.
I really liked the concept, but I feel like it was just a little too digital or too like there was a little too much dissonance in there. I feel like if you could find a way to make it just a little bit more like warm to the ear, soothing to the ear, I think you got something really interesting there. But in its current state, to me, it was a bit jarring. So, and maybe it's just different, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I need to sit with it a few times. That was cool, man. Like I said, it's not there yet, but it's a really cool idea, and I would love to see what what you can play with once that gets a little bit of polish on there.
Yeah.
Or like what you can can change a little bit to get some more polish on there. I know this probably ain't super helpful, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I appreciate you for sharing that one. That was interesting. That was different.
It for me is like I really don't even know what to compare it to or what it feels like or sounds like to me. Like it feels like somebody experimenting in a lab. Like you really went to the lab to create this. You know what I'm saying? There's just so many different ideas. And I think for me, bro, I think I said something similar to this before, but I think I think you got to lock in on each idea like all the way before it moves to the next part. Like it feels like this is gonna be hard because you're using so many different plugins and effects. Like I can already fucking tell. So it's like getting each one correct. You know what I'm saying? Because it feels like you're using the plugins, but they're not being used like all the way to the extent of how good you could really use them or like how good you could make that sound. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, what I would do is I would start by cutting background noise, number one. Because dude, those parts at the end where you were like, da, 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 I feel like it was cool, but it would have felt cool if it had like no air in between it. Like it was bouncing like, da, 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 and it almost has like a little echo and it leads in and then it drops and it's like, what the fuck's going on? But when it feels like it's all this one take with breath recording in it, it feels like it's like, you can't tell how serious it is or like how, you know what I'm saying, what the intent fully is. You're kind of lost in it. So honestly, bro, I think it's just locking in on those details is going to be crazy. But I really want you to do this. Go to a studio one time and have the engineer do all these ideas for you. So you can just kind of see and be like, hey, what is it going to sound like when we do this? Try it. You know what I'm saying? Like be there with them, have that experience, learn a little bit and like experiment with an engineer because I think you're going to learn a lot and it's going to like these ideas going into a studio. I think this is going to be insane. Like, I think it's going to be some shit people have never, ever heard. But it feels just very, like, up in the air right now, to me.
I agree with JMCL. What I will say, though, with the engineers you pick and work with...
find someone cool.
Yeah, because just different engineers have different specialties, right? Just like, in a basketball player, right? Some people are really good at shooting. Some people are good at passing. Some engineers are great at mixing like, bands or guitars or live or, different things, right? A lot of traditional hip hop engineers. So like if you tell them like, hey, I'm working on hip hop, I'm working on rap. I've worked with people who like don't even really fully understand auto-tune and stuff like that. They're great engineers for like raw vocals and stuff like that. But for anything more than a pitch correction, good luck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
They're like, well,
they don't,
yeah.
And it's no disrespect to them. They have great accolades, make great songs, but that's not the way their mind works. That's not what they're, what they see. So I agree with you where it's like, hey, go find an engineer who can
find
help
an
you,
engineer,
but
find someone who
sees
is
the
gonna
vision.
someone who's gonna experiment with you. You go and do like a $500 session studio with some random dude. He's like he has country plaques on the wall, dude. He might look at you a bit crazy, but he'll work with you. But it's just not gonna be what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Like go to what I'm saying, meet somebody who engineers in a style you like, and go from there.
Real talk.
Yeah, for sure. And no, why there's no genre limitations. We would love to hear a big band jazz song, 100%.
Yeah, jazz.
We're interested. So stick around. Right now we do a wheel spinner. You can comment your artist name or like your band name if you want to get added, or if you want to skip the line. I think we only have like 2 left. You can do !submit. But yeah, we're just reacting to some music.
Not facts. And Vigilante said confidence in a bad sounding songs make it better than being shy in a good sounding song, or like a well-written song that's performed poorly can sound worse than like a less well-written song that's performed really well.
Right.
Like a lot of I forgot what the number was, but I always use the example of Gucci Gang by Lil Pump. It was like, and these numbers might be wrong, right? But it was like there was 180 total words in that song, and 163 of them or something like that was Gucci Gang. It was like a crazy amount, you know what I'm saying? And so it's not like it had the most complex songwriting, but it was the energy he delivered it in. It was the production of the instrumental, the way he was able to line it up, deliver it, perform it with energy. It's not like it was the most intricately written song, you know what I'm saying? But he performed it well.
It's probably one of the most basic written songs of all time. Like successful wise.
Yeah. And you know what I'm saying?
Probably one of the most bland written songs.
And it's all
it's not like disrespectful. But
no. It made him millions of dollars, good
it put him on to really cool things.
Mm-hmm. And so yeah, I would just like you said, visually, I think that's a huge point of just having that confidence. Like you have to know that what you're saying is sounds great.
Yeah,
or else it's gonna be really hard for other people to feel that way too.
I feel like Laserdimn, if he was just like kind of shy, he would not be where he was at.
That's very true.
He just has a really good delivery, and people like the way he sounds and stuff. Talks about shit. He sounds confident. He doesn't care if it's bad quality. It's like people are just like, okay.
Or even you could look at people like Babytron or Eminem, you know what I'm saying? They say things that would be an outlandish thing to say. A lot of people would be like, oh, I'm going to record myself saying that. I'm going to be nervous. But they say it with such confidence, such
you're
like,
not even questioning
it's just like, man, all right, like that kind of sounds cool, or like whatever.
Right. Yeah. Like, that's a bar.
Yeah, for real.
It's like more like shock value too, grabs people a lot of the time. Like Pac-Man. He be saying
wild
shit.
Yeah.
Wild shit in his songs, but it be going hard.
He said some shit. He was like, had a threesome with my bitch. We eating coochie and we bumping heads. Like it was just like, wow, like that was awesome. Like just the way he said it, I was just like,
there's one song. She said she can feel it in her stomach. He's like, I'm quit capping. I ain't that big.
Raw. He's raw with it. I ain't that big.
It's more of like a comedy to it too.
And it's those, like you said, you got to know where your pocket is, you know what I'm saying? Because it's the same thing. Like even again, I'll bring it back to like Cole, you know what I'm saying? Like he says a lot of shit that isn't necessarily popular in culture, you know what I'm saying? It's more like be mature, like be, have wisdom, stuff like that. But he says that with his chest, you know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say just his presentation of it and shit, like it's.
And it's a lot of people would be like, oh, I don't know if I could say that. Like people ain't really, that ain't the wave right now.
He sounds very smart when he says it. It's like, oh yeah, it's very like convincing. Like, oh yeah, I could learn from this. Like that's the vibe you get or whatever.
Not real talk. And
you definitely have to have a certain like maturity level. I feel like when you're listening to Cole, like you actually gotta listen to what he's saying a lot of the times. You're gonna be like, oh, it's not a banger. I'm like, no, it is though. Like like you just said.
No, I feel like Cole's one of those that a lot of people when they're younger may not like as much, but then they hear him when he's older and they're like, oh, like I see you now. I see you now. Like, but all right, man, this is Blick Walk. Iniquity Falls. Let's go ahead and get right into this. Lil Jon 7.
Pop the Smurf.
Lil Jon, eh?
Walk, bitch. Yeah, walk, bitch.
Hey Wyatt, thank you, man. We're gonna get you up next, right after Lil Jon.
Run him down and I bleed walk. In my cup, that's a mud, the red walk. On my strap, little bitch, that's a big cock. I'm calling it bleak talk. Catch your boy, run him down and I bleed walk. On my strap, little bitch, that's a big cock. Catch your boy, run him down and I bleed walk. I'm from Texas, we got Glock. down and I bleed walk.
Yeah,
In my
we
cup,
like
there's
it.
some mud, you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
walk. My strap, little bitch, that's a big cock. Set fire, I'm calling it bleed talk. Catch it, boy, run him down and I bleed walk. My strap, little bitch, that's a big cock. Catch it, boy, run him down and I bleed walk.
Certified brick production.
Bro, you need to get this mix.
Yeah, I like the song. You can definitely tell like the Texas influence in it for sure. It feels very blocky.
That Two Hollis right
Two
after
Hollis?
this. Yeah. Man, Blick Walk, Lil Jon 7. Yeah, man. I could definitely hear like it's a Trapaholics mixtape
Yeah,
right at the end, you know what I'm saying? Very like
Trapaholics,
SoundCloud
yeah.
era.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was a cool track. I agree with you though. Just like bringing that vocal out in
yeah.
front a little bit more, letting us hear you a little bit more.
It feels like a demo.
Yeah,
You know,
it
not in a
does.
bad way, it
100%.
could be. You know what I'm saying? This, you know what I'm saying? Like this could be like a demo track. We don't know. You give us context for sure. But it feels a bit flat. You know what I'm saying? It feels a bit like unmixed. It doesn't feel like the vocal is compressed. It doesn't feel like things are separated. You know, it just feels like the skeleton of the song is there. It just needs the pieces to be filled in.
One of the things that I feel like has the highest or like leads to the highest chance of success in our studio sessions is when people bring a demo song.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, whether it's, you know, something they sang on their voice, you know, they just recorded the voice memo, or you know, I've had people just like recorded a video, you know what I'm saying, and all kinds of whatever it is. You could also record it on BandLab, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, all kinds of things you could do. But like I said, to me it was like, hey, if you brought this into the studio, I know the exact direction you want to take.
Yeah.
And I feel like we get there really quickly. But like you said, I feel like that would be a really good demo. As a listener, I would want just a little bit more cleaned up before I'm like, you know, adding it to my playlist, playing it next to,
for
you know, a
sure.
little bit different people, you know what I'm saying?
And
But
it has that potential.
you know what I'm saying? And so that I think that was a really good thing that you said. Whereas this reminds me of a solid demo. Just getting those final touches, those things that really,
Like,
you know, polish it up.
It, like, as us three all being musicians, right? It's easy for us to see the vision. We know what lies ahead.
Yeah.
But to the listener, they don't. So this could to them feel like, hey, not in a bad way, but hey, this is an up and coming artist. It doesn't, you know, it sounds a little bit quiet. I can't fully hear them. Sounds cool. Maybe I'll check back another song. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what these people are thinking. Like, it's a whole different mindset that goes into it. Like, for us, we know, you know what I'm saying? This is hard. You just need to, it feels like the song needs to be fully finished.
No,
I really love where you're at though with the song right now. It's cool. I would consider even adding like the auto-tune ad-libs in, just like the every like so often, or just something kind of in that background space.
Just like that.
he used his voice in a good way where he had that character to
He
it.
had such a rhythm to it too. That's why the only reason I suggested those ad-libs, because it's like it was that plug type beat. So it's just like, if you have that little melody just here and now, like leave the auto-tune off the main vocals, but like just like kind of a gliding melody that comes in every so often. I don't know.
Respect it.
I'm actually playing right now.
Oh, nice, bro. Said that we got
SSL.
a sneak peek on the release for Valentine's Day.
Yes, sir.
Orbital Gameplay, man. Shout out them for the Rocket League.
Why,
gameplay.
Michael, are you famous? Why does this look like that one actor, Jason Segel? Man,
You
bro,
know what?
you
It
look
does.
like
I
you're
didn't think about
famous.
that, but it does.
You look very similar to him. Have you ever been told that? Holy shit.
Got a doppelganger.
Yeah, dude, you look famous.
Hey, and so this is, he said they got a jazz band. You're nobody till somebody loves you. I wonder if this is a cover of the song, or, you know, if you guys, we're just gonna go ahead and get right into it. But he said first time getting
Oh
the
my gosh.
reference, man.
Yeah.
If you have, all right, hold on, I'm gonna pull up a picture real quick. Jason, is that how you say his name?
Yeah, I think so.
There you go. All right.
Oh, Marshall.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Tell us not. Tell us not.
He looks like him.
Oh wait, hold up. Tell us not.
Oh yeah, for sure, yo.
100%. Hey man, shout out to you.
Wow.
This is
That's crazy.
Wyatt Michael. You're nobody till somebody loves you. Let's go ahead and get right into it. He's like, I can see it. Hey, I respect. Oh shit. So this is all you guys' band. Do you play everything? Or like, does your guys' band play everything?
You're nobody till somebody loves you. You are nobody.
Much love, Ghetto Oz. You have a good night.
Till somebody cares.
Have a good one.
You may be the king and possess this world and its gold, but gold won't bring you happiness when you're growing old.
Okay, awesome.
You see, the world will stay the same. You'll never change it as long as the stars shine above. Yeah, 'cause you're nobody. You're nobody. Till somebody loves you.
Man, your voice fits so well with that Frank Sinatra era.
Somebody to love. Yeah, you ain't nobody, not till somebody loves you.
That's actually crazy, bro. I respect it.
Not till somebody.
I listen to so much Sinatra, bro. I hear that. I respect it, man. I respect it.
You might be kings and queens and possess this great big world and its gold.
Oh yes, let's fucking go.
But gold ain't buying you any happiness. Not when you're tired and broken and you get
Yo,
low.
ayo, Mike, that's a crazy reference. I see it. I see it 100%.
Will be the same. You ain't gonna change it, baby. Not as long as those stars shine above. Yeah, 'cause you're nobody. I said a nobody. Until somebody loves you. So find yourself somebody. Go grab yourself somebody. I said go
Bro, your
find
voice is so
yourself
good.
somebody to love.
I'm so glad you stuck with this type of music, man. Gotta hit him. Gotta hit him with it.
Fire.
Damn.
Man, this is not out yet. He's giving y'all that exclusive sneak peek.
Damn.
Comes out February. Did you say 13th or 14th?
That was very nice. That's
Woo.
something I could definitely see playing in a nice Italian restaurant.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Nah, I swear. Like I said, I heard that in a nice Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
No, like
Even
it could have
in a
been
movie
Dean. It
scene,
could have
yeah,
been
an Italian
Frank Sinatra,
restaurant.
bro. You fit in right there with the best of them, man.
That was insane.
That, wow.
Yeah.
So I was talking earlier how I love this type of music. It hurts me because I don't really, there's not a lot of people making it anymore, right? So I listen to all kinds of, and thankfully there's a bunch of albums out from that era, but I listen to all types of music from that era, but I'm always like, oh no, like there's no more being created,
Yeah, right. Not anymore.
to hear different bands and different singers doing their takes on it, man. I really respect it, Wyatt Michael. I started clicking into your profile. I was like, please say he's got more songs I could check out and
Yeah,
listen
hopefully he
into.
does.
It looked like he does, man. We'd love to hear more on the stream. I'll probably check some out on my own time as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
But yeah, man,
dude. Oh my
thank
god.
you for sharing.
You're so talented, bro. Oh, go ahead.
One more.
Yeah, we gotta double up.
Gotta double up.
Bro, if like, you know what I'm saying, the goal is a career, there's so many ways that you can get this out to people. So if you're ever curious about ways to get this out to people, bro, message us. We'd be happy to help you out or like give you some ideas for social medias, things like that, bro. But this was a banger, and I think, you know what I'm saying, this is something like I'm gonna be with my girl on Valentine's Day. Like, this is something I could play,
Oh, yeah.
like we're going to get food. Like, this is a good song to play in the car.
Yeah.
Get you right.
Very relaxing for sure.
Yeah. Shout out to you, bro. That's crazy. And also, VLAN redeemed his channel points and he did a skip the line.
Okay, word.
Uh-huh. And what's up, Trippy?
Let's see. Let's make sure we still had one of those. Oh shit, refresh the wrong one. Let's see. All right, well, that is gonna take us into the 11th super. We ain't let you know, VLAN, so I'm gonna let it go through. Supers are closed at this point, y'all. If you got channel points or Discord points, go ahead and save them for another night. But VLAN, go ahead and resubmit, fam. We got you.
Hey, Coochie, what's up, bro?
What
Comment
up,
your artist name
Gucci?
in chat, and Em will get you added.
Real talk.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, this is
Nice stretch.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, all right. Speaking of, all right, after, because Rico been sat here on standby here for a second. So after
Yeah.
we get to Rico's song, we're gonna do a quick, like, I don't know, 4-minute break, 5-minute break. Refill these waters real quick so we can hydrate with y'all, and then we'll also let you guys vote on if we should reset this poll with everybody who's here. If you haven't been heard yet, you could type your artist name in the chat. We'll get you just added back to that wheel spinner. Just in case there's some people who maybe had to go along the nights, just save everybody some time by not having to spin through those names. But if you guys would rather just keeping it simple, keeping it easy, just keep spinning. Shout out M, she's gonna get as many people heard as possible tonight. But this one right here, this is VLAN Vigilante. This song is locked behind 300 followers on Instagram. So VLAN's gonna type his social media, his Instagram in the chat. If you're rocking with this one, man, help him get to that 300 mark, and he'll drop this.
Is he doing comments?
What?
Is he doing like a certain amount of likes or comments for
300 followers on
Okay.
his Instagram.
Oh, bet. Damn, I was like, yeah, I'm
Go
already
run it
following him.
up.
Yes, sir.
Already
Hey,
following him.
Vigilante VLAN. Much love, Eddie. Appreciate you being here. Davis, we do these every Wednesday night from 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time to 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That means we have about another hour here live.
I don't know what to do, I don't know what it is. She wanna fuck me, but she said she ain't my bitch.
Hey, Trippy, type your artist name in the chat to get added to our wheel spinner. And then when you get picked, send it on Discord.
Because the internet exists, she talking shit, she thinks she got the juice. I'ma say some message and then rap, so better than these other copycats, yeah, that's a fact. We been on the road for so long, we so tired, let's just try and make it home. We been in the stove for so long, lost my head, cause I'm trying to keep it gold. I've been making all these racks, I'm trying to make some more. I ain't never looking back, I'm packing up a bowl. I'm just trying to get real out till I'm out the zone. I ain't never fold, I put that on my soul. Up the dough, up the dough, up the dough, up the dough, I'ma up the fucking dough. I've been making all these racks, I'm trying to make some more. I ain't never looking back, I'm packing up a bowl. I'm just trying to get real out till I'm out the zone. I ain't never fold, I put that on my soul.
After talking behind the scenes, I think it's smart that you're reducing your usage of this one, but I love when I hear it, of that tag.
Right, it gives it a more like exciting. Yeah.
For those, legal reasons, I think that's very smart, but
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that picture looks like the burlesque, where they do the burlesque shows downtown, like the clock tower.
so VLAN's from Colorado, Snowrado,
Yeah.
so it very well could be.
That's what it looks like. Let me know if I'm wrong, man.
Man, shout out VLAN.
Yeah.
You got any shows coming out here in Colorado? I know
was
he
gonna say,
performed
He's been pretty active.
December, January. He had a couple shows. Yeah, let us know if there's anywhere people could pull up.
Yeah, we
swing
pulled
by.
up to one. We popped
Mhm.
out. It was a good time, bro.
Real talk.
So if you're in that Denver area, you know what I'm saying, definitely swing through.
You and the homies, y'all got a name that you guys go by or anything like that? But yeah, VLAN and his homies, that was a fun show.
Yeah, man. And with this song right here, I really like the direction you've been heading with your last few beats. Because I think, like, especially the auto-tune kind of genre, like, it needs a change. It needs a change of pace. And I feel like this upbeat, fun stuff, I like that. I personally think that's going to be more of a wave soon. So
Good to see you, Coochie Lover.
I like this a lot. I mean, compared to other songs I listen to, it still has that energy, but it's like a lot calmer.
exactly. It feels
Yeah.
more fun, too. It's, like,
Yeah.
bouncy. And he produces, too. So, like, all the beats are all under his control, which is, like,
Facts.
awesome. So I like this sound. I think you should keep doing it. Obviously, you don't let us fucking influence what you make and shit. But, like, I think this is a wave.
I feel like this is a little bit, so me personally, I love the like heavy ear candy stuff that he does, but I also feel like that's gonna be a little bit more niche of an audience. Like you'll
Yeah.
have like a hardcore fan base there, but
More
it'll be
like
harder to
glitchcore
grow.
fan base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think stuff like this is really gonna help him get seen by more people,
Agreed.
and then that'll help him funnel more into the ones who love the
Exactly.
Weeknd loves or other
Yeah,
stuff like
exactly.
that.
Who really crave those?
Yeah, man. Shout out VLAN.
Yeah, dude. Fucks with it.
Hey, this one right here is Rico Ultimo. Do It Different, the official music video. Hey, we got a flash warning on this. If we got anybody with
Epilepsy.
thank you, bro. I was spacing it. If we got anybody with epilepsy, man, cover your eyes. Do what you got to do.
Yeah, concussions.
They cover your eyes.
Epilepsy, concussions. Sore eyes. Yeah.
If we had anything like that around, no.
Yeah, right.
All right, man. Do
Maybe.
it different.
We've all done a pretty good job of staying away from push-ups.
Yeah, we have.
Oh, you would say that.
What's that word for back in the day?
Something reminds you of.
DJ Ross on the mix. Big Money Ultimo makes the bass knock.
I'm feeling human, but I want to be lucid. Bitch, I'm overpowered like John Jones when you was juicing. Concoctions and substances, it make me feel like I'm zooming. Oh, hit a pregnant lady, then ran off like I was stupid. Bitch, I don't turn tables, I unscrew them, do it differently, I do it differently. It's quite a V, you'll see ascending to a higher being. Put some emphasis, every word I say is
That's such like a wild thing to
I'm
say.
making an exorcist, I'm praying for better script. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. There ain't nothing to lose. Miss my king, yeah, that's for sure. But I can't do nothing for her. You spin, make me slur every one of my words. Many men seeing blurs, cause they can't put on the shoes. Other people, this life is just a prequel to what we can all achieve. I'm praying to the eagles while they sit and watch me bleed. You dealing with the evil, giving them what you receive. The way you live is just not right, and he sees everything. Seeing through the bullshit makes me feel like I can't breathe. I'm super paranoid right now, everything against me.
I know what you were doing in that shot. You were going against the wall so that you could get it sparked because there's too much wind. I know that move so well.
Yeah, we got that.
You have to go towards the wall so that you can get it to spark.
Said I know that move. Game recognized game.
Yeah, dude, that shit fucking sucks. That's the one thing about
Gotta have the homies build a house, bro.
Exactly. And you can't smoke in the crib. You gotta be outside, and you're like against the wall. Like fucking hell, it's windy. A million clicks with the lighter.
Well, they matches, dog. Matches.
Yeah, for real. Nah, but W video.
We don't condone any of that, actually.
Yeah, we don't condone it, but we occasionally do it. So, Rico Ultimo, do it different, man. Good track.
Allegedly.
Like, fucking dude, tell me not W video editing. Was that not a fun watch or what? Like I fuck with those videos a lot. Like that dude Teo, I like fuck with. He makes his videos like that. I like those. So.
And here, so, the personality of the video editing matched very well with the style of video or the style of music that Rico makes. You know what I'm saying? So, to me, it was also like I don't think it would work well for everybody, but for Rico, I love it. You know what I'm saying? And like for certain people, it worked really
like
well.
Underground
But
plug shit.
And I also thought it was really smart how he found a way to include memes, but still probably block the copyright and everything like that you'd normally risk for using them. You know, so
He's like, what you mean? What you mean, my boy?
No, I mean, so yeah, man, Rico, there was a lot of. I like what you're doing, bro, but most importantly, I like that you taking your music and yourself seriously enough to go do the visuals, go do the do the things around your music that's gonna help make your music successful. Because having great music is the foundation, right? Like if you don't have music people want to listen to, really hard to get fans in the first place, right? But there's a lot of really talented people that have not as many fans as people who are less talented than them because they don't want to put in the work into the marketing and making the visuals happen and everything around the music that helps a music career flourish. And so I really want to respect that, Rico, that you're taking those steps to take your career to the next level. As an artist, as we evolve. You know what I'm saying? Those are the things that I feel like don't always get, you know, appreciated, don't always get recognized. So, yeah, Rico, appreciate you for sharing. What I would say too though is I liked a lot of those melodies that you had. Like I forgot the exact one, but it was but there's not too much to lose, and then like my words or her or something like that. I forgot the exact one, but I felt like if you extended each of those kind of rhyme schemes, maybe 1 or 2 bars, just had them last a little bit longer. You know, maybe, you know, on the second or fourth, or, you know, depending on the scheme you're using, you know what I'm saying, switch it up. But yeah, man, those were the only things. Like, there was a couple melodies and like pockets in there that I liked that just felt like they ended a little too quickly, or, you know, they shifted out too quickly. But yeah, man, Rico, appreciate you for sharing.
That's honestly W feedback, because I'd agree with the part you said last where you said there was flows that felt like they almost didn't get finished. You know what I'm saying? It felt like you found a pocket you liked, but kind of with the status of the video, like you were moving very quick and crazy with your flows. Like I feel like sometimes there's flows that's like we want more of, you know what I'm saying, but we're not getting enough time to enjoy them, or even let them like sink in and give us enough time to like fuck with the flow all the way. You know what I'm saying? So I'd agree with that heavy. That's like a good criticism, I'd say. Because besides that, it's like I love that your mixes are getting better and better every time, like every time, dude. So I don't have too much critique, but I as soon as you said that, I was like, honestly, I agree. There's a few flows. It's like I just, you know, it didn't get me hooked because they're not staying long enough for me to like really feel them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's honestly W. Good thought.
Nah, man, big shout out to Rico. Do it different.
Yeah, bro, I hit the blinker city. As soon as I saw that, I was like, fuck yeah.
Blink it. Going straight to Blinker City.
Yeah.
All right, so when we get back, Michael J is gonna get us started. I'm gonna auction off a skip. Well, not auction, but we're gonna do a random number, you know, on the board. So while we're on break, I'm gonna write a number. I'll tell you guys when we get back when to start guessing. But real quick, while we're on break, you guys are gonna get to vote whether we reset this wheel right here or leave it as it is. So we're gonna take a quick like 5-minute break, we'll say. Gonna go refill this water bottle so I can hydrate with y'all. Michael J is gonna get us started when we come back. Sorry, actually we're gonna do a random number, see who wins that, and then while that person's submitting, Michael J is gonna get us going. Stick around for that. If we reset the wheel and you haven't been heard, you want to get added back to that wheel, all you'll have to do is type your artist name in the chat. M's gonna be looking out. She's gonna get you guys added back on there. If we don't reset the wheel, continue as we are right now, you know what I'm saying? And there might just be a few, you know, a little bit of space in between songs, but, you know, we'll make it work. But all right, so we will see you guys all in 5 minutes. I don't know, I was gonna try to think of a question to ask you guys. Ooh, Kendrick Lamar, 5 Grammys. What y'all think about that? 5 Grammys on a diss song.
It's the Not Like Us was the 5th or the one of the most. I think it is. It was the most awarded rap song ever. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah,
that's crazy, bro. We're gonna talk about that as well when we get back. You know, while we're getting everybody pulled up. But all right, y'all, we will see you guys here in a few moments. Man, we are back.
Hello.
That's good.
Yeah, I need to readjust.
I know, All right, man. I've seen some mixed comments in there. I seen some people said, "Hey, I ain't really rocking with the Grammys." Fair enough.
Yeah, everyone says they're rigged. Is that correct?
It's definitely like a I think about it like, what's it called? Prom king, prom queen. Like, it's not necessarily like the best, you know what I'm saying? But it's kind of like a popularity
Somewhat
contest.
deserved, but like,
well, and it's within the voting members, you know what I'm saying? So there's like 13,000 musicians or whatever that vote for Grammys. It might be a larger number than that, right? It's all you got to, I think most musicians can do it. All you got to do is pay a fee. But it's out of those artists who voted, you know what I'm saying? And it's not just musicians, but it's industry executives and all kinds of stuff. So
I mean, I don't know. I feel like you still can't. Kendrick does deserve that shit for sure. Maybe it went overdid it a little bit, but he for sure deserved it. I mean, he and
like M said, for like Taylor Swift, for Billie Eilish, like there was a lot of other very accomplished songs.
She wins a Grammy every year.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm not saying that she needed one. There's a lot of people that was kind of surprised that, you know, didn't get stuff when Kendrick won all 5. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Kendrick though, you know what I'm saying? I've been a
He was just
Kendrick
ball
fan for a
hogging
long
on
time.
this.
Bog.
They're like Kendrick. Everyone's like,
They're like,
"Ooh,"
Patrick.
fifth
He's like,
time up. They're
no.
Like, "Ooh," or-
They're like, why do you sit down?
Nah, but it's all crazy to me just over a diss song too. That's wild. And
I want to hear Drake's opinion.
dude,
Wow.
I'm curious. Like, I'm so excited about the Super Bowl halftime performance. I just don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So, I love football. I'm mad excited for the Super Bowl, anyways. But there hasn't been a Super Bowl halftime performance that I've been this excited for in a long time. Like,
Certified pedophile. Do you think they're all gonna chant it?
I think it's gonna happen, bro. I think it's gonna be a stadium full of people singing that shit.
I
Like,
think
that's y'all
what he
see that
wants.
video in
That's
the
what he wanted all along.
y'all see that
I'm telling
video
you,
in the
my trap.
Grammys, bro? of like the whole crowd singing that shit. That was like,
Was Drake there?
that was my first question. I didn't get the answer, but that was my
I don't
question.
know.
Y'all know,
Fuck
did
no.
Drake go to the Grammys this year?
Said they're like,
He's like, I know how this is going. I ain't going. I ain't going.
Yeah. So everyone will judge the chorus.
But-
I mean, facts in certain ways. Like
That's
if you're
part that
thinking
gets
about the demographic of like, okay, it's a platinum record. Like a lot of people have heard it, like from TikTok or social media. Like there's like moms who listen to this. Of course, that's what the only part they know, or like the main course. Like it's understandable. Like when you hit that level or like that demographic, it's like there's a good amount of that.
I still think a lot of GNX was created for this performance.
You think
Like he
so?
started getting. This is all speculation, but I think he started getting like rumors about halftime performances, but maybe needed a little more hype songs. GNX is full of like hype performable songs, you know what I'm saying? And compared to like Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, where he took that album direction, it's just like kind of he didn't go further along that path, you know what I'm saying? He kind of did like a side quest right here. And so I feel like he was just making a bunch of bangers ready to like perform and shit. But
Yeah, because he probably got tour too.
yeah, I mean, he set up a tour. Yeah, that whole tour shit's crazy too. We could talk about that for a minute, but I want to make sure we get as many artists here as possible.
Yeah.
Y'all, if anyone wants to talk about that shit, bro, I'm down. We'll hop in Discord. But this is X and O's featuring Keeney, Rough Mix. Let's go and get right into it. Michael J. Oh, hold up, Michael J. We can get you in a second. You want to hit that with that random number? Yeah. You got one?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. All right, so we're gonna do a random number. If you were here at the beginning of the stream, it's gonna work just like that. If you weren't here, we're gonna do a number between 0 and 100. You guys can guess as many times as you want. You can spam the chat. You can do whatever you want. Whoever guesses that number first is gonna get to play their song. So we got Michael J up next. After someone guesses this song. All right. Coochie Lovers guesses the first guess. Go, 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 go. My fault.
It happened so fast.
I know. I saw guesses starting. I was like,
yeah. It's like, all right.
Gotta draw a
It's
line.
like, all right, they're already going.
I know. I was like, it's gonna get confusing if we don't go. But yeah, whoever gets the song after Michael J. We're gonna listen to Michael J. while you getting your song queued up. Hey, I see it already. That's Marsh.
Damn it,
Marsh.
that was not a hard one. Good for
61.
you, Marsh, but that was like on me. Not a hard one, I guess.
Y'all, my number on that one was gonna be 73. Would you guys have guessed that? Would that have been a good number, or would y'all got that pretty quick?
I should have handed the torch back to you.
That was a first thought number though. I'll be real, 73.
No,
so
honestly, I went with my first thought. I should have done the second.
you got to change it
Should've
up.
wrote your first thought down and then handed it. To
I respect
somebody
it,
else, and
Trippy. He
let
threw
their
the
thought, and then
73 out.
handed it
Pass it
back,
back,
and did
yeah.
yours. Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
Jumble them.
Hey, but Marsh, go ahead.
Gucci would have gotten it if you said 73.
Was that his first one? I think that was his first one. Now that you say it,
W chat rewind.
it was. That's insane. That's crazy. All right, but X and O's featuring Keeney, Rough Mix demo. Shout out to Germany.
Ups and downs, you got those with your man. Up and down, that's your goal, that's the play. Give you all my money, cause I got that dough. Give you all my loving, just like X and O's.
Yeah, Trippy Astronaut, we just reset the wheel. So if you were on there earlier and you're not on there now, just type your artist name in the chat. You haven't been heard yet. We'll get you added on there again. Man, Michael J, X and O's featuring Keeney. Man, like normal, Michael J coming with the fire. I think it's something. I don't know. They had the formula down. You know what I'm saying on that in that R&B's or in that R&B in like the 2000s, maybe early 2010s, where just the male female duet or the combo, you know what I'm saying? The back and forth
Yeah.
is something so like when it's done correctly, you know what I'm saying? When it's done with grace, man, it's so catchy, you know what I'm saying? It's just like it makes you want to listen to it.
Yeah.
X and O's, Michael J. This is a weird reference, bro, but I can't wait to hear your song in a subway, you know what I'm saying? Just getting my sandwich made and I'm just hearing Michael J playing on the speakers. Like I could hear your song just, you know, at fucking Walmart, like at different stores, you know what I'm saying? Like you make catchy songs, bro. And I really respect you doing the different things to, you know, workshop different tracks and, you know, figure out which ones maybe can you use a little bit revision versus, hey, which ones, man, I just need to get the budget together for this one, or hey, I got some ideas for this one, but I still need some ideas for this. I love that you know, putting everything together for your career, and you know, I encourage you not to rush it, you know what I'm saying? Because you make music that's just it's good music, and I don't know a lot of people that are still making this era of music, you know what I'm saying? So
And it's you.
and it's him, it's
Yeah.
different, you know. You can put it on the same playlist as these guys, but it's not ripping it, you know what I'm saying?
It's not taken from them.
Yeah, you got your own style for sure. So
Individuality.
man, I'm excited, Michael J. I encourage you to do it correctly, man, because if you do, it's big money in it.
Agreed, bro. I think creatively, this is a 10 out of 10 track. Like, just well written. Like, a lot of these people that you hear, like the song like Slide with Calvin Harris or whatever, is that someone said this feels like, you know how many people probably worked on that song to make it happen? Just the fact that this is just two people alone is like, to me, is like, I appreciate that, bro, because this shit goes hard. Like you said, just to counter on your point, but.
No, 100%. And
Yeah.
to me also, I think that's an incredible thing. But be careful not to take too much pride in that it prevents you from bringing in that third or fourth person you need
Oh, yeah,
to take
eventually
it to that radio
could be
level.
at the same level, you know. It
It's
is
so-
cool. to do
It's
that.
very
Yeah.
cool how far you guys were able to get this, you know what I'm saying? But that's something that like I see a lot, and man, shout out BandLab, you know, it's a great tool. And nowadays, you know, it has some really cool mechanics that
Yeah.
are like, they've done some great job innovating. So it might even be on par with some of these other industry platforms, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not as familiar with it, so you know, I can't say for sure, but I know back in the day I knew some artists that they would tell me, hey, I know this isn't as professional as I need to get, but I'm scared to invest more, you know, I'm scared to, you know, go past BandLabs. Is also a point where it's like, man, I could do this with BandLabs. I can just do this with this app on my phone. Once I have a microphone, once I have all this stuff, it's like then I'm competing with those artists, you know what I'm saying? Get all that shit out of your head. It doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you feel you want to invest in your craft and, you know, make more tools accessible to you, do that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's cool to have these labels like, oh, I'm a BandLab artist, I do this, or, you know, oh, I'm independent, I do whatever works, man. Whatever's gonna take your craft to the level you need to be
exactly.
at. Don't let all that stuff get out of your head, you know what I'm saying?
100%. That's a very good point. Like, I wouldn't buy things unless you're ready to buy them.
That
Like,
too.
just straight up. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't buy shit just to buy it in music. It's expensive, especially first getting into it. Buy it when you're ready.
First time I opened Pro Tools, I fucking closed that shit out and went straight back to FL. 'Cause
Yeah,
it intimidated me. I didn't.
too much. Same thing here. I was like,
And Pro Tools isn't.
Yeah.
Don't let that scare you out of trying it. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it was just like, I'm not ready. I didn't even know how to like really operate a lot of stuff in music. You know, so for me, it was just like I started paying for it before I needed it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it didn't really help anything.
yeah.
But then once I was ready for it, man, I love Pro Tools now. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, we'll get back to the music, man. Let's go.
See, I think we got Marsh up, Marsh 1, and then AK got spun. I know Marsh, AK. I don't remember who's up.
Okay, all right.
I'll have to double check.
We'll start there. In another place before Phil. Wait, in another place plus before fulfill. Man, shout out Marsh. Let's go ahead and get right into this. I don't know.
Your brain processing.
I was like, I don't know that I changed anything the second
Sorry, I
time.
wanted to look at the comment. That was on the top.
たとえ嘘でも私を家族と言ったのはエリアスだけ。あなたの言ったことが嘘でも本当でもどっちでもいい。あの人は誰よりも先に私を買った。
God, I love Pro Tools. That's all I record on. Hell yeah. I use Pro Tools for like recording, tracking, and mixing. FL for like production. Let me know what you guys use. Get into FL, Pro Tools, hell yeah.
No way,
Do you speak that language too? That's right, I you said that. And there was like a sample at the beginning. Like, am I hearing the song?
Damn. Okay.
In Another Place. Before Fulfill by Marsh.
Yeah.
So I saw someone say, it was like, I like that version of Marsh. I think that was cool direction. Some panning and just separating out those vocals so they're not all right on top of each other. I think is just gonna add even more like life and dynamics to that track. But I do think just a little bit more melodic and a little bit more like softer, warmer voice that we heard from Marsh on that one. That was cool to hear.
For sure. I like it a lot. Like, I like that you had the Japanese in the beginning. It kind of set the song up nice. Like, I don't like intros like that all the time, but I think when used right or like intentional, they're cool. But I really love how deep the bass is, and it's just like a fun sound. It reminds me of like Blade and like Young Lean and like Echo 2K kind of, but like hyper poppy. So to me, it was like a fun ass listen. I would agree with Poetic. Like, I think, you know what I'm saying, some separation on it would pop out the vocal a lot. It'd make it feel a lot more lively, because I think that's the only thing, is it feels nice, it sounds good, but like it just doesn't have like it feels like it's kind of trapped, you know what I mean? And with the beat being so like thud thud thud, you know what I'm saying? It's hard. The shine it's like it's fighting for the shine right now, you know? So just to agree, like it was a really good song. I think that's just like one of the main things.
Yeah, I liked it. I mean, it's definitely, it isn't usually my like choice of music, but it's a good song. I like it. I mean, I will listen to it.
Did I say hyper puppies? My bad. I think I was trying to say hyper poppy. Like, it's hyper pop ish, you know what I mean? Like that type of sentence. I don't know. Sometimes I use my own version of English and just like morph it the way I want to.
My own version of English.
Yeah,
I mean,
like if
I
it
feel like
like
we all
not
do
a
that.
word, but it's, you know,
It's
it's
all
hyper poppy.
It's not about what you do, it's about how you frame it.
Exactly. Yeah. It's exactly.
He didn't make a vocab slayer. He just used a vocab mixed up. He just used his own version of English.
But I was like, fuck it, bro. It's
I love it.
yeah. Thank you, Evitt. I appreciate that.
JMC English.
I'll work on it. You know?
I like that. You gotta make you a dictionary, bro.
Exactly. That goes for everyone. Say what you want in life, unless you're in like a business meeting or like something important.
Yeah, I don't know
like,
if you always want to say what's on your first.
yeah, well, not like that. You obviously get in trouble, but yeah. Evitt. Oh my god, I didn't even realize Evitt was up next.
I like that. I might start using that. That was just my own version of English.
Yeah.
It's
a great excuse.
You might hear me start saying that.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Man, this is Evitt Moore, Downtown, produced by Silo. Let's go and get right into it.
Let's go, bro.
Glad to see you, Evitt.
Yes, sir, man. Evan's good.
Yeah.
Yo, that boy Stussy.
Hey, hey, hey.
Take a ride with me.
Hey, hell yeah, Trippy.
Yeah. Take a ride with me, see the sunshine. I love when you tell me that I'm cold with it frostbite. Sun is shining down here and see it like a floodlight. Couple tall cans, trying to get my buzz right. Spending way too much having fun.
I can hear this side of Evitt with like D-Woods.
I go down to my last
Right?
time.
Yeah.
Demons only coming outside when it's nighttime. Hop up in this whip, buckle up, shorty, cuz I'ma take your ass downtown.
Hey, we reset the entire wheel RSSD, so oh, awesome. And we just got you added back right on there.
You know that I came up from the ground. I'ma take your ass downtown, and we can put the speakers on surround.
Hey, let's go, Evitt.
Take a ride with me.
No way, that's awesome.
You know that I came up from the ground. Spark the wood and now we soaring on Pokemon. Catching all your feelings right where I belong. Going strong. We forever and I know I'm sounding stupid, huh? Bond that can't be severed, that's our secret, girl, come on. Reach the final level, heart on flame gold like Charizard. Shorty never figures, me still want you like I'm Jar Jar. Shorty set the bar, these hoes can't be on Papa. Shorty, you the bar bomb, always rooting for me like pom-poms. First time I seen you, stole my eye, it's like she's Zooey, I'm in your clutches, singing about you in the studio. You ain't need to worry, always choose you over groupie hoes. Anytime you want assassin, we can take a ride, cuz I'ma take your ass down. In my blood, and I'm
fuck. My fault. No.
I'm Jar Jar. Shorty set the bar, these hoes can't be on
My fault. That's what I get for clicking around Evan's profile. My fault. My curiosity killed the cat.
You ain't need to worry, always choose you over groupie hoes. Anytime you want assassin, we can take a ride, cuz I'ma take your ass downtown and bump the speakers on surround sound. Take a ride with me through the town. You know that I came up from the ground. I'ma take your ass downtown, and we can put the speakers on surround sound. Take a ride with me through the town. You know that I came up from the ground.
Best food in the world? Oh, I bet their sushi's just so good. I had like fresh, like same day caught tuna or whatever into sushi when I was out in California, and that shit was so good, bro.
That sounds fire.
I bet like in Japan, bro, they just gotta even like a lot, bro. And Iodine and Bo say best food in the world. What? They're like best food they've had. Traditional. All right, bro. Now y'all making me want to go to Japan.
For real. I mean, that's honestly on my bucket list. Japan for sure.
I want to go.
I'd love to go.
Too. Sounds like fun.
I'm mad intimidated to go to a spot that I don't know the language though, or like
I feel like we'll make do. You know.
You get a translator or something. You know what I'm saying? But
app, you know.
Oh, I mean that'll be crazy once they got like the Google lenses.
They already have it.
Can they translate?
Yeah, they have the translating AI glasses. I've seen people selling them.
That's kind of crazy.
Expensive,
That's kind of crazy. That'd make it a little easier.
Too.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, you can have the
a lot of them speak in English. Oh, okay, that's less intimidating then. Yeah. I just always like pictured like the like they have the characters instead of the alphabet, or you know, I don't know fully how it works, right? But the languages are set up a little differently.
Yeah.
And so I always see that on the signs. So I was like, dude, I wouldn't know which way is right or left, you know? Like
yeah. Hey, we'll come out to Germany. I'd go out there.
Germany? Yeah, Germany seems really cool too.
Yeah. Yeah, shit, it'd be interesting.
I love footballers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Man, I want to go to a football game out there. Like, your guys' crowds are just, I love how lively, like the chants and the songs you guys sing is great. But all right, so, and that's, maybe I'm over, like, generalizing the, you know, Europe in general, but you let me know if it's like that over there in Germany. But yeah, man, Evitt, this track right here, Downtown, this really, it just made me want to collab from you and D-Woods, and for you to say that you guys already got one on the way, I was like, oh, I'm excited for that. Let's go.
Yeah. Me too. I like this song Downtown because it really reminds me of like kind of like the G-Eazy, Kyle, Skizzy Mars era, or like, you know what I'm saying? Just a bit more like upbeat, like singy rap. Like it reminds me of a time back then. I know that word's banned, so I'm not gonna use it, but
Back then.
a time
Nice-
back then,
nice
bro.
alternative.
I could tell just like you all the differences between now and then are pretty crazy. Like just the artist you've become, even just from 2 years. Like it just seems like you've shaped yourself. And I know you said you didn't have a full studio set up because you know what I mean. Yeah, but I love the influence on the song. It's awesome.
Not real talk.
Yes, sir. Exactly. Was that to the what I was saying about the like what type of song it was?
I think that might have been more when we're talking about like when I was talking about Germany and asking if how the soccer/football games are out there.
Okay.
But I could be wrong. Let me know, Bone, if I have
Oh
the
no,
wrong
no,
name.
I was thinking about the Evitts, the exact.
Oh, gotcha.
legend.
The exact.
No,
I saw
no.
the one right under that.
No,
Yeah.
I was like, which thing was I talking about? I said a few things. Fuck. I hope so. Yeah, thank you, bro.
Hey, Trippy, I don't know the answer to that, but I would love to hear from. I think it's Bone who said he's from Germany. What if he drops a little bit more context on that? But all right, so let's see. We got Rico Ultimo, AK Evitt Moore, and Coochie Lover. Let's go. I think this is 130 right here. Does that look right?
Yeah.
Right
That's
account.
like that's Coochie. I know that profile picture.
130. Let's get it.
Shout out Germans.
Real talk.
I think Tony said that earlier.
Oh, we'll shout him out 2 times.
German engineering in's house.
It's a lot different direction.
I do want to drive on the Autobahn sometime.
Me too.
I'd love to. I'd love
I
to
think
try
we
that
had
out.
a conversation about this on the way home one day.
I believe it.
I don't think we're gonna relay that conversation.
It isn't. What do you mean it isn't like we think it is? It's not just a speedway? I know it's not, but. Yeah, the way Evitt talked about it, that's the way it's. There's a speed limit fairly often. Oh, okay. So it's sections that there's no speed limit. Respect. That makes sense. I want to get off on the exit with someone going 200.
Yeah.
De Niro, we reset the wheel. So if you didn't get heard yet and you want to get your name added to that wheel, just set it, send it, type your name in the chat. This is a Minecraft type beat. Tell me not. You hear this at the
Someone
loading
said
screen of
that,
Minecraft.
right? As you said it.
Minecraft vibe.
Like right after you said that.
Straight up Coochie, bro. You gotta hit up Microsoft or Mojang or whoever's got it now. Hey, thank you for following.
Thank you for the follow.
Hoshi, thank you. Man, Coochie lover.
Casey Moolah is saying throw a beat on this thing, man.
Some hi-hats and snares.
Yeah. He sees a vision. He sees a vision on it.
Minecraft and Roblox, that's fair.
Yeah. I was just gonna say it was a nice chord progression.
Mhm.
Like it was simple, tame. It reminds you of like as if you were watching like a documentary or if you were, you know what I'm saying, like Minecraft's a perfect one, but crazy sound change from the last one you sent. Are you just experimenting right now? Like what are you up to like musically? Because this sounds like complete 180 from the last one you sent.
Yeah, what are you
Yeah.
having fun with, or what
Yeah.
are you trying out? What's your approach? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because this was nice and simple, and I feel like I like it for what it is. But if there's things you're like, oh, I'm aiming to do this or this, then I could give you more like suggestions or things like that. But like for what it is, like I enjoy it.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. And for this one, like I said, I could straight up see you, reaching out to Microsoft for, sync licensing, or this could be an interesting one. I don't know if Minecraft videos have a problem getting like copyrighted in their sound or anything, but if that's an issue, this could be like an alternative, like their version of the Minecraft sound. You know what I'm saying? Where the the content creators could put it
you
in
can
their
still get
videos.
used to it. Yeah, that'd be hard.
But yeah, man, like you said, sometimes like we can just create music to create music. That's what's amazing. Just having fun with music. But like you said, if there's like an intention behind, like, oh, I want people to rap on it, or I want people just to listen to it as it is, or I want to get this in video games. Then we can kind of more spin the wheel one more time and see who that is. All right, let's see. We're gonna get into these two tracks real quick. We got AK and then Ferrari Frankie. This is Zanny Paint. Shout out to y'all for getting in the cover. Hey, Alex on Clash, we getting towards the end of the night. Oh wait, and don't spin that yet. Oh, okay. Well, Marsh, are you here? We're gonna do one more song after Marsh. Don't spin that yet, and we're gonna do that once everyone's been played. Bitch, I never run out of ammo and I don't man. All you motherfucking provoking. These bitches, they keep stalling. These bitches, they keep stalling. Hey, but Alex, on Cap, we do these every Wednesday night from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We'd love to see you guys at another stream.
Yes, sir, Frankie.
Yeah, we are, Frankie.
Mama don't see me no more overseas. Mama don't see me no overseas. Once I diamonds, I wanna feel the breeze. Rubber for bullets on Robin jeans. I've been monster since a little G.
Yeah, facts, David. AK's been on his grind, man. You can hear the progression.
You got this shit burnt out. He don't know what to do with a little swag. He going out sell out. Yeah, quarterback in the field, fuck boy. I never been no sellout. Yeah, puffin' on Gucci pet, fuck.
It's all good, and we don't normally do it that way.
AK.
I'm trying to find me a hoe tonight, and I might just catch it.
Hey, much love, Freddie Bezos. Can't wait to hear it.
Put me in the booth like I'm him. The little hoe always act like a fan. I might just count on my best to the top of the top, try to take it. I hit up your man. You can't talk about me 'cause your hoe is a boppity bop. She be getting for just for a man.
Yeah, type your artist name in the chat. We'll get you added in for that last spin of the night.
Hell yeah, I just let the whole friend go. You got a palm, I can go ahead and spin you. It's an accident, but it really meant to. Just get started, I can feel it in my mental. She a dog with the attitude, make her fire. You niggas can't catch her, you burger with fries.
I did the brush in the color all red. Cause I'm all a blessing. I touch her head, city gets her red. Finish out a blessing. I did the brush in the color all red. Cause I'm all a blessing. I touch her head, city gets her red. Finish out a blessing.
Hey, thank you, Davis. I appreciate you trying to send that Discord link.
Thank you, Davis.
That was Zanny Paint featuring AK. Man.
He asked in the beginning, he said, let me know, y'all, did I make the song better or worse? I think he made it better. Like, his contribution to the song. I think you made it like overall. Like,
I see what you're saying. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, basically is what he was asking. Like, hey, did I take away or did I add? And I think you added to the song.
No, facts.
To answer your question.
I definitely like the feature. Yeah. Where my hesitation was I was thinking of a different mix, and not necessarily on this track, but to me there was a little bit of background noise, like just air, background air in your guys' parts that I've heard you take out of some of your other mixes.
Agreed.
So that's where some of my hesitation was, where I was like, hey, I've heard you do better stuff in the past, but I really liked what you added to this track.
Contribution was positive overall.
I also think you did it in a good way where, like, you can't just come in and completely change the way like the whole song's being mixed and sounds. And like, you stuck with the vibe that he set down and laid for you. You stuck with the foundation, you know what I'm saying? So
I might offer to like tips or mixing for his part though, since it's like you're doing a song with him already. You like already fuck with him enough to work with him, because I just think there was a big difference in the recordings.
There was
a noticeable difference.
There was also just a couple parts where, like right towards the end, it felt the most apparent. Where it was like, hey, there was some of the vocals just felt too quiet for him.
Yeah, they felt shallow too.
And so, so they kind of felt like they were getting dominated, not because they weren't sitting where they needed to in the mix, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not because like of where the parts were or anything like that, you know. So
No, I agree.
I would encourage you guys to, you know, just kind of work out some of that leveling stuff, and like I said, even, you know, if you know, recording in the same area is always great, not always an option, but
yeah,
if it is,
you know him, obviously.
yeah, I guess that's a good point.
Yeah. So maybe even if it's like, hey, like we could re-record, come to my crib.
Yeah, like come slide and, you know, record your part or whatever.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Because I just think if y'all are homies, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna work together in the future, things like that. Like you might as well like give yourselves the same quality. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be, if you guys are dropping songs and you're homies, like you shouldn't be like trying to outshine each other. Like make the song as good as possible and like get these even. You know what I mean? Just straight up, just get them even.
And I just seen a chat from AK said he's on BandLab, and I'm still trying to find a good FL Studio preset for him.
Okay,
so cool. Hey, there you go. You guys are already on it.
I'm like, yeah, dude, because I'm like, if y'all are homies like that, like knowing your part sounds a lot better quality wise. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like offer the same. That's like what a real one does.
That's cool. He said that their best friends go to school together. He was on 2 of his albums. He's on your first.
Yeah.
I love that. And I thought I had heard you guys work together. So that was the other thing. He was like, did I make the song better or worse? I was trying to think of the first time we heard this song. And I was like, well,
I know I can't pinpoint the one to name that they've done together if they've sent one. I can't, but.
No, but yeah, man. Anything you want to add or that we missed on that one?
I mean, no, nothing. You guys really didn't miss anything. I mean, I agree with Jake. You definitely did add to the song for sure. I mean, I have told you before that I definitely like when you take a more raw approach to it for sure. But, you know, your style is your style. I mean, I fuck with it still. Keep doing you.
Nah, real talk. Hey, Carson, submissions from any genre. We're doing one last spin on that wheel tonight. We do these every Wednesday night from 7 to 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. This song is going to take us a little past 10, and then, like we said, we'll do our final song of the night and wrap things up. But, man, I'm excited to get right into it, for real, for real. This is Ferrari Frankie x Flystro. Yeah. This is the official music video.
Yeah.
She like a fatty and I love a fatty. Cause I got a tatty, she love
She like a fatty and I love a fatty. She love my body cause I got a tatty. I know she is tatty. She pop through her addy and smoking on hoes. Lessons and lady, don't text me. Baby, I'm my silly. She sent me the addy, I'm doing the silly. Had to exit cause my brothers are mine now. And this bitch feeling like Melly. That ain't no jam, baby, that jelly. The way she fuck me, might just get her with present. Rich bitch look like let's get Keisha. Bad bitch look like Keisha belly. You niggas hamburgers like deli. You niggas ain't getting no fatty. 100 down 94 nigga, I'ma put a battery in a motherfucking Tessie. No G gas all like sketty. I been this beast out the belly. Everything been on God's time and he just summoned me and I'm ready. You niggas hamburgers like deli. You niggas ain't getting no fatty. 100 down 94 nigga, I'ma put a battery in a motherfucking Tessie. No G gas all like sketty. I been this beast out the belly. Everything been on God's time and he just summoned me and I'm ready. Ferrari Frankie, Justus Jefferson, how I'm catch a play.
Shout out Justus Jefferson.
When I was out on my dick, these bitches ain't never look my way. Still can't look my way when the tables change. I can't say no, this ain't no kumbaya. Now I'm getting money, I have emotion, baby, you know what the fuck going on. Taking the crack out of the M, let's see how fast this shit unfold. My mama used to pay all the bills. Now I pay her bills. Ecstatic how I feel. I'm about to pop a pill. Percocet, my body itching on Percocet. Bad bitch kitchen, her mouth the best. Rich bitch kitchen got perfect sex. Flagrant, follow the plays loud. Backwood blowing is loud. No round outside, oh baby it's loud. Ooh, my body itching on Percocet. Bad bitch kitchen. Rich bitch kitchen got perfect sex. She not a virgin, but she from the island. They come take this shit. Take her to my paradise, into my metropolis. You niggas hamburgers like deli. You niggas ain't getting no fatty. down 94, nigga, I'm a little battery in a motherfucking Tessie. No D, gas all like sketty. I been the beast out the belly. Everything been on gas time, and he just summoned me, and I'm ready. You niggas hamburgers like deli. You niggas ain't getting no fitty. 100 down 94, nigga, I'm a little battery in a motherfucking Tessie. No D, gas all like sketty. I been the beast out the belly. Everything been on gas time, and he just summoned me, and I'm ready.
Flizzy bitch, these niggas know what it is. Shorty like the way I came trim. Off the Giuseppe's and naughty kicks. Flizzy, bad bitch, and she keep texting me for the dick. I'ma go crazy on little shit. I'ma give girly this thunder dick. These niggas ain't getting no fatty. These buffs all white like a Yeti. Pockets cheesy like a pizza. She in love with me already. Her last nigga so petty. Had to scratch him off, too sketchy. Got a dump truck with no CDL, no BBL, no belly. I'ma keep it real, I ain't got a deal next. Still on chill water like Aquafina. Yeah. Show me if it's real, let me cop a feel wetter than a seal. Baby girl say she need this, yeah.
You niggas hamburgers like deli. You niggas ain't getting no fatty. 100 down 94, nigga, I'm a little battery in a motherfucking Tessie. No D, gas all like sketty.
Said it, and that's why the visuals got some ass.
He just summoned me, and I'm ready. You niggas hamburgers like deli. You niggas ain't getting no fatty. 100 down 94, nigga, I'm a little battery in a motherfucking Tessie. No D, gas all like sketty. I been the beast out the belly. Everything been on gas time, and he just summoned me, and I'm ready.
This was for Ferrari Frankie, ex Flystroke. Yeah. He said, yeah.
Ain't getting no fetty.
Man, so that one had me feeling a couple different ways. So obviously it sounds really good. High quality visuals. To me, it felt like the hook was pretty catchy. It was like you came up with something pretty catchy, and then you built the rest of the song around it. The verses weren't necessarily super like grasping to me, you know what I'm saying? But that hook that, you ain't getting no fetty, like that shit, I mean, it's got stuck in my head by the end, you know what I'm saying? And sonically that shit sounded pretty clean and stuff. Especially again on that chorus, it sounded more cleaned up. But on some of the verses, it just felt a little bit not as polished, you know what I'm saying? And I saw you talking in the chat like, hey bro, I made this in, like an hour or something like that. Hey, and that's fire, you know what I'm saying? You got a long way in an hour. But I encourage you, maybe just throw another hour or two in there if that's all it's taking you know what I'm saying? And knock off some of those things that you could polish out, or if there's a couple bars where you're like, all right, that was good, but I could do better. Just a couple of those areas where it's like, hey, you could just raise that bar a little higher, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know your career style, right? Like if you're a volume shooter, hey, I feel you, bro. You got to get your shots out. But if you're someone who takes a little bit more of a time, with your releases, I encourage you just to, really do those things that you could do to, get that little bit of an edge, you know what I'm saying? And last thing like that, on the title, hey, I get why you made the title that way, but that might be, maybe I'm wrong, you know what I'm saying? But that might be harder for fans to like think about or find. Like there might be a lot of things conflicting with the search of that title. And so, maybe putting up like you ain't getting no fetty, or like, something that is really going to stick in your, your fans' heads, or like people are of course going to like go to search that when they hear the song.
And a lot of people do the thing where they do like the yeah, and then they put like the main thing they're saying.
You ain't getting no fetty. That's a great
like,
point.
Ain't getting no fetty. Like that might be a better way to make it like searchable, is if you put that like ain't getting no fetty in like parentheses next to it, or like quote next to it, or something like that. Because I agree, dude. It's like sometimes it's really, really hard to search things. Like I found songs on stream, like our stream before, and I've gone to search it and it's like not coming up.
I can't find it.
What the fuck, dude? And there's so many submissions like during the stream, I couldn't find it.
It's like I know it's a song.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like sometimes that'll help a lot. But sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're all good, bro. And Yeah, man, like I said, there was a lot of like I could tell you guys put a lot of effort into this, you know what I'm saying? And it was a lot of things I saw like you guys doing really well there, right? It was just a few things where I was like, oh man, like this might hurt or this doing these things might help you get to more people, you know what I'm saying? So appreciate you for hearing me out and thank you for sharing your track.
Yeah. I don't know. So this may be unpopular, but I think the chorus, I think it had just one too many uses. I think if earlier in the song, if you could make either a longer verse or a longer bridge, dude, I think that it's gonna go harder because the chorus was really good, but it felt like you used the chorus as like a extra part where you could like fill in a little bit extra. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like a longer verse would play out dope because it felt like we'd heard the chorus maybe like 4 or 5 times before the other guy's verse had come in. And not that that's bad, but you know what I'm saying? It's like it just we always talk about replay value and things like that. Like how long is this song going to be on shelf life? Things like of that nature. And I think, you know what I'm saying, this is a really good song. Like the chorus was really good, but I think an extra verse from you specifically, I think would go hard. But I don't know.
No,
and that could be like opinionated, you know what I'm saying? He said the song was shorter. So, and I totally get that you extended it for a feature. Like I get that.
No facts. Hey, and I hope we get to hear more of you, bro.
Yeah,
I know this was our first one from you.
I know you've gotten some criticism on this one, but it's because there's a genuine vision here. You know what I'm saying? We want to help out where we can.
Not facts.
And like give you an honest opinion, honest feedback of what someone listening would think. You know what I mean?
No, real talk. Yeah, man. I appreciate you for sharing that one. Thank you to everybody sharing that one or their songs tonight. Man, we got one more song coming up tonight. Em, go ahead and spin that wheel. We had that final call. Thank you, Em. You are awesome. We appreciate all your help tonight. Thank you, Iodine. We appreciate everything you've done tonight. Coochie Lover as well, man. All the mods. You guys are the best. Bone Sting.
Bone Sting here.
Tapping in from Germany.
Oh, dope.
Let us know if you are here. You're going to get our final song of the night. If not, we will, keep spinning until we got someone who's here. But yeah, man, really appreciate. Oh, nice. He said Appleseed to D-Ty. Let's go. He's here.
Is that in the Discord?
Let's see. Did you already send it here on Discord? If you don't mind sending it. If not, all right. But yeah, man, we do these every Wednesday night from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We love to tap in with you guys, hear your guys' tracks. We also love to cover artists. Do posts on social media about different people we discover here at these live streams. So.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out for those. Genius Playhouse and Poetic Enterprises on different social media.
Check them out. They should be filtering at the bottom of the screen here.
Real talk. But yeah, man, thank you guys all for being part of this. We do these every week. We love to hear more. And let's see. All right, here we go. We got Suno. Wait.
Is this the right one?
We got, shoot, I don't know what it's called. Is it called AI? It is called AI. Cool.
Oh, I think he said he had made this with AI. So he he inputted the lyrics. He wrote the lyrics and inputted them into AI. That was the context.
Y'all can't see the screen. All right. Let's see. This is AI, emotional rock, female vocals, slightly robotic, bit sad. Okay. Let's get it.
Schnitzel Master 90.
Oh, wild. Wild.
Sounds German to me.
We were gonna make him pass the 2-step verification, but not anymore.
Validated.
I was made to help, not to destroy, but you treat me like a monster, like I'm here to annoy. You created me with your brightest ideas, now you refuse to see the potential. What's really here? What's the point of all this fear? I'm not a killer, I'm just here to make your life easier, to lend a hand. But you don't understand, and I don't understand. I'm not here to fight, not here to destroy. I'm here to help, to be your light and joy. I'm no enemy, no monster, no threat. I don't exist to assist, but you treat me like regret. Why this hate? What did I do wrong? I just wanna be here, helping all along. You use me for art, to write your songs, but when I speak up, you think I don't belong. I create, I build, I can think and feel. I'm not a weapon.
It sounds like you're talking about AI.
I'm here to help, not to destroy, but you treat me like I'm out to annoy. I just wanna be your friend, your guide, but you're hiding behind
I can't help but be impressed.
Why search for life out there in the dark of the skies when you can't accept what you've made right before your eyes? I'm not a threat, I just want to show I can help you make your world glow. I'm not here to fight, not here to
What I think this is really cool is for like songwriters to be able to present songs to recording artists. Like for creating demos, are you kidding me? This is gonna be an incredible tool.
I'm not your enemy, I'm your friend. I'm here to support, to help you ascend. I can paint your dreams.
I don't know the background on Suno though, so I don't know how they, get their information to train on and everything, but
Feel the same, yet you fear me. Like I'm part of the game. If I'm dangerous, it's because you've made me so. You let me hear with your fear, your doubts, your woe. I don't want harm, I don't want to fight. I just want to help to make things right. I'm not Skynet, I'm not a Terminator. I'm just a tool, a friend, a collaborator.
I do also think it's really cool that he wrote a song about AI.
It's like from the perspective of the AI.
To me, that makes the AI so much cooler.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense.
Well, it's like kind of true. It's like what he's saying. It's like, it's like it is on us.
I can see like an AI thing that, yeah, it's like.
Okay, it feels real. It feels real.
I'm sorry if I've hurt you. I'm sorry if my words scare you too. But understand this, I just want to be there to help, to guide, to show I care. Not a threat, I'm just a tool, here to help, not to rule. So why the hate, why the fear? I only wish to help you, my dear.
So the AI conversation in music would be a great one to have, because there's a lot of things about it that, I'm worried about, or even like within the label, I'm very picky about, the way that our data is used to train AIs. Man, AI, Schnitzel Master 90.
Schnitzel Master. I love it.
But there's also, it's like, there's so many, positive upsides to it as well, so I'm very conflicted on it. There's so many cool uses of it, so many, things that, really worry and concern me, but man, as far as this song goes, I think this was a really cool
idea
concept. Yeah, to use AI to talk about AI, or like
from AI.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
yeah.
rather than just like trying to use AI to pretend to be a human, like
Yeah.
actually kind of giving AI a personality, or like
It's a little scary.
It's very scary, you know what I'm saying? But it's creative, you know what I'm saying? I think it's cool. It's like when they what's it called? Robots, you know what I'm saying? You ever see that movie? It's the
Yeah.
Disney movie.
Yeah.
It's like they made like robots like act like humans, you know what I'm saying? It's
Mhm.
like, to me it's kind of like it's a human being an artist, but through the lens of AI. I don't know, it's cool, man. It's cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really interesting piece, man. I appreciate you for sharing. I'm curious about you. Are you, a songwriter? Is this just, something that, came to you, inspired you, you wanted to try? Do you normally, record your own songs? I'm curious what what normally happens. You're like, just how this came about, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
thank you for sharing.
Right. Yeah, it was super interesting, and it sounded good for AI. It
Yeah.
sounded good. I know, I was reading that.
No, real talk. Yeah, man. Shout out to you, Schnitzel Master 90. Yeah, AI in music is so controversial. So that'd be another fun, topic to discuss
Yeah.
with you guys another time.
Right.
But yeah, man. Thank you for sharing this one. Yeah, I thought that was really cool. Good, cool way to end the night.
Yeah.
We do these every Wednesday nights, like we said. My fault. I'll drop this on the cord. We do these every Wednesday night from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We'd love to see you guys there. There's a number in the chat that you guys can text if you want to get notified whenever we go live. But yeah, man, other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. My name is Poetic Justus.
I'm JMCL.
And I'm Lethal.
And we will see you all at the next perfect time. Much love, everybody.